Redlands Christmas Parade. Thank you so much for joining us. It is sponsored by both the Kiwanis Club of Redlands Noon and the City of Redlands.
We thank you for your support and Merry Christmas.
We're going to start off by thanking our sponsors. So many people and organizations support this effort, not only in the planning but financially. Redlands Daily Facts is one of our longest supporters. Pacific Premier Bank, The Sun newspaper, Byron Marquez and the Inland Empire 66ers, Alta Vista Credit Union, Redlands Community Hospital, Oscar's Mexican Restaurant, and Hatfield Buick GMC.
Along with the Town of Redlands, Burgenson's Heating and Air Conditioning, the Rockford Foundation, Redlands Jewelers, Tarbell Realtors, the Advanced Chemical Transport Incorporated, Sun State Equipment Company, as well as Arthur's Commercial Printing Press.
It takes a lot to put this parade on. We have a robust committee. We also get other support from smaller businesses in town, Baker's Drive-In, Beaver Medical Group, Thomas and Terrell Wickham, PhDs, Splash Kingdom Water Park, Home Instead Care, and Visiting Angels. Our videographer tonight is Cam Edits, a local production company. They put a lot of work into this, and they also live stream the parade on their website and on their Facebook page.
So watch, please. It's going to be fun.
We're going to start out by having Carly Carlstrom, a 2014 Redlands High School graduate, sing the national anthem and a Christmas carol for us. Come on over.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. That was amazing.
That was beautiful.
Yep, and then your Christmas song.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang your shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Carly. We should also note that Carly will be in a national tour of the musical Thrones. It is a parody of Ice and Fire. She will be starring as Daenerys, the Mother of Dragons, and it starts in January.
Sounds good. Allison, I want you to take a look at the atmosphere, and people are having a good time. We're ready to go. It's a great night. It's a very beautiful night here in Redlands.
It is.
And again, we thank you so much. So for each vote tonight, we have some judges this year. So Bill Cunningham, a Kiwanis member and former mayor of Redlands, is one of the judges, along with Donna Farracone. She is a Kiwanis member and retired dean of Crafton College. Also, Micah Monroe. She is a Kiwanis member, owner of TBM Electric. We also have Omar Islam. He's a pharmacist at Cajon Pharmacy just right down the street. Also Richard Pennington. He is an Optimist member and the owner and operator of Pennington Designs right here in Redlands. Kate Bartell is the principal of Redlands High School. Also Jeff Solomon Jr. He is the owner's son of the Tartan Restaurant here in Redlands. So we want to welcome them. First, I'd like to ask Richard Pennington from Pennington Designs to come over and hang out with us for a second and talk a little bit about what he does. Hi, Richard. How you doing? Great,
Hi,
Richard.
Good to see you.
Great, Richard. So you own a business here in downtown Redlands, correct? Great. So tell me, what do you love about downtown Redlands?
Well, I love the fact that walking down the street, I see about 150 people I know just in one block, and be able to walk up and say hi to friends and shake hands and give hugs, and I love
town.
it. Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
I think that's part of the charm in Redlands is that wonderful kind of continuity with community members. It's kind of like Cheers, but for science, correct? Right?
Yeah, very much. Yes.
I love it. And Richard, I've done business with you before.
Yep.
Richard does a great job. So any of your design needs, printing needs, you're the guy to see, right, Richard?
Well, I would hope so.
I
mean, we've
believe
got great
so.
companies in this town, and if you want to work with us, we'd love to earn your business, of
Beautiful,
course.
Richard. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Heck
Is there
yeah.
anything else you'd like to say? Any marketing or ads you'd like to throw out there?
No, thank you so much to the Kiwanis Club. You guys put so much effort into this event. I'm just currently your past president of the Redlands Optimist Club, and
Wonderful.
we love supporting you guys any way we can and working together with you. And just
Great
thanks again for
support.
all you guys do, and we look forward to continue working with you. And I thank you for letting me come back and being a judge
It
again.
is our pleasure, Richard. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
We
much.
appreciate it. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, next we have our judge. We have Kate Bartels. Kate is the principal of our Redlands High School, local Redlands. Hello, Kate. How are you?
Hi, Kate.
I'm good tonight, thank you. How
All
are you?
right, it's great to see you, Kate.
Thank
I love
you.
your sweater, by the way.
Oh, thank
is that
you. I had
a
to
Christmas
represent the
Terrier?
Terriers. Yes,
is that what that
it
is?
is.
Okay, fantastic.
Yes, of course.
So, Kate, are you a Redlands High School graduate?
Yes, I am.
You are. Fantastic.
Class of 1993.
Can you just kind of look toward the camera just a bit? Kate, beautiful. So, in your journey of academic excellence, I guess I would say, as a student, did you know that you were going to become the principal of your high school one day?
No, I definitely didn't. Definitely not. I knew I wanted to be a teacher, but
never at
imagined
the
going back to
the
RHS
CEO
to be
spot.
the principal.
Okay.
No.
So what prompted you to get that far?
I taught here in town at Redlands East Valley High School, and then I became an assistant principal there. Then went on to Cope Middle School, and I was the principal there for 8 years. And now I'm back to being a terrier.
Okay, you're back to being a terrier. So you were at Cope, which is the middle school, correct?
Yes, the middle
so,
school.
Did you prefer middle school or high school? Which one?
Well, I don't want to choose favorites, but I am happy that I landed back at high school.
All right, I understand that. Is there anything you'd like to say to your students, because they are watching and they are probably all here right now?
Just that I'm very proud of them and know that the many entries from Redlands High School that are here tonight are going to do a great job and make us proud.
Thank you, Kate. Okay, we
Thank you for
appreciate
having
your,
me.
so much for being here.
All right, good night.
your effort. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Okay, our sponsor here, he's my man, a good friend of mine, Omar Islam, pharmacist from Cajon Pharmacy. Hello, Omar. How are you, buddy? Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you for being here.
All right. Quick question, Omar. How long have you been a pharmacist?
I've actually been a pharmacist for 10 years now.
10 years. And what got you into being a pharmacist? What was your inspiration for wanting to become a pharmacist?
Yeah, so actually I come from a family, all my family are pharmacists.
Okay.
So actually that's why I got into the business.
Okay.
My mom owns her pharmacy. My dad is a pharmacist as well, also my sister. So I just grew up to be a pharmacist, I guess.
Ah, right. Runs in the blood. Okay. See, that's a good genetic, as far as genes go, that's a good one to have, like pharmacy is in your blood, so you know you're going to have a great future just when you come out of the womb, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So good for
Gets
you.
boring a little bit on like dinner talks and family time, but yeah.
Absolutely. And do you guys put in a lot of hours at that pharmacy right up the street?
Oh, in Count Pharmacy, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The thing I like about Count Pharmacy, it's a family-owned pharmacy, small store. We treat our patients as our family. So,
Right.
and each patient, we deal with them as I see like my mom, my auntie. my dad when we deal with our patients. So that's what I love working in Cajon Pharmacy.
Sure. And you know what, Omar, I have to agree with you because I live in the community. I live right down the street from your pharmacy, and there's really nothing more comforting to know your pharmacist and to know that he knows you and he knows what you need, he knows how to get what you need and to take care of you, because that's a huge thing. And it's the best part is the Cajon Pharmacy is right in the middle of Redlands, right in the neighborhood. So it has that neighborhood hometown feel, and who could argue that that's not what you really want in a pharmacy and a pharmacist, right, Omar?
Right. And I also would like to add that the patient, I mean, in the business right now, in the industry right now, there's so many patients, so many prescriptions we need to do, and there's so little time to give to our patients, and that's something as health professionals we have to work on. We have to give more time to listen to the patient and to listen to our patient, find out what their needs and address those needs, and that's something I like to do in my practice, and that's something we like to do in Cajon Pharmacy.
Great. Well, we thank you so much for coming out,
Thank you
Omar.
so
Is there
much
anything
for
else you'd like to add? Any news or anything?
I would like to say Merry Christmas to my family, my mom, my dad, everybody. Khalid is coming back from Egypt. Actually, he was visiting his mom. He's coming back tomorrow. And come home safe, and Merry Christmas to you, buddy.
Well, Merry Christmas, Omar. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, buddy.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
All right, next we have Jeff Solomon Jr., the owner's son of the Tartan Restaurant. Jeff, come on, buddy. Good to meet you, sir. How are you? All right,
Thank
very
you for
good.
joining us.
Jeff, how old are you, sir?
I am 22.
22, and you are currently a student, is that right?
Yeah, I'm at Cal Baptist University. Kind of senior, kind of a junior
Kind
type
of senior,
of thing.
kind of junior, in that gray area, okay.
Yeah.
Regardless, you're almost done, correct?
Yes, hopefully.
And what is your education in?
I'm majoring in marketing, general marketing.
Okay,
so,
good.
yeah.
So you plan on helping your dad out with marketing that restaurant a little bit?
I hope so.
You
You know,
hope so?
I'm trying to be a restaurateur.
Let's put the education to good use. I hear you. So, did your dad or you did you come from a family restaurant business, or is this something you just kind of got into? Your dad just kind of got into?
No, 3 years ago, my dad started in orthopedic sales. Him and my mom created a business, and growing up, that's what they always did. And then he got to a point where he always wanted to own a bar, a bar and grill, and so he ended up being able to buy this one, and it was just a blessing to get this one because everyone there is kind of like a family.
Of
so
course, I love going
it's super
there.
fun there.
It's a good place.
Yeah, if you want a great hamburger, ladies and gentlemen, the Tartan is where to go.
Absolutely.
It's where we have our Christmas
All
parade
right.
meetings.
Yep,
Absolutely.
that's how I got into this.
Yeah.
you got sucked
great.
in. Great. Well,
Well,
Jeff, we thank you so much for coming out. Merry Christmas to you. We'll
Merry
be seeing
Christmas
you soon.
to you
Okay.
guys. And
Merry
I
Christmas.
just wanted to say Merry Christmas to the Redlands community. We appreciate you guys, and we thank you for accepting us with open arms here. So.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting close to starting time. We're getting some signals from the crew that the parade is going to begin shortly. We'll start with a police. The police begin the parade, followed by Citizens Volunteer Patrol. It's pretty impressive, the number of people who show up for this event. I know we were downtown early today getting ready, and you can see there were chairs set out, which always surprises me.
Yeah.
They set them out early.
Yep.
And people kind of hanging out, milling about, a lot of shopping going on downtown. There's a lot of community support for this parade, which is really special.
And I think that's the heartbeat of the parade itself is the people. They're here early. They want to see it. They want to be a part of the community. They want to enjoy themselves. And we are ecstatic about that. And that's just what this community is all about. It is truly the jewel of the Inland Empire, Redlands, California. And again, we thank you so much for being here with us to enjoy the parade.
Yeah. The fact that it's the 28th parade, I've heard different numbers. Before the Kiwanis Club of Redlands took over the parade, it was done by a downtown business association. And 28 years ago, the Kiwanis Club of Redlands formed their committee, works with the city very closely. Obviously, it's a big production.
Yep.
And the committee member, I think we've got between 8 and 15 committee members. And some of these members have been doing it for more than 28 years. Jack Stewart, Tom Nelson, Larry Statler. The chairman this year and for the last probably about a decade is Dr. Mike Kuhn from Loma Linda. They put in immense hours and really, really dedicate their time to producing a really great parade. And the planning starts, I believe our meetings start in April, so 8 months before Christmas?
Roughly 8 months ago. It takes that much planning, it really does, to put on a great show for you folks, and believe me, we are more than happy to do that. Absolutely.
Yeah, I wouldn't change it.
No way.
You join a service club, you don't know what you're getting into, you get talked into doing a part of it. This is probably my favorite thing we do each year, the Christmas parade, because it is free. It is for the community. It brings so many different organizations together, not just from Redlands, but from San Bernardino, from Yucaipa. I think we've got groups, Highland and Grand Terrace. They come from all
the
over
wonderful
to be a
neighboring
part
cities,
of this.
absolutely. And there's some folks right there looking, having a good time, enjoying themselves. So yeah, I am a new Kiwanis Club member, and believe me, I am very excited to be a part of what a great or such a great organization. So in talking about that, Allison, I'd like to say congratulations. The Allison is going to be the Kiwanis of the Year this year. So did you know that? Did you know you were getting that honor?
I did not know that that award. I received the award in September at the installation dinner of our new president, Terrell Wickham, who will be in the parade tonight. And no, I did not know it. I did not expect it. I've been a member for about 5 years. My family knew. They peppered questions to my parents to get some stories, I think to try to embarrass me.
Baby pictures, right? Something silly, of course.
And what an honor. I come from a family of Kiwanians, both of my grandfathers who were in different Kiwanis clubs throughout, in Wisconsin and in Florida. And my father started a couple clubs up in Oregon. I was in Key Club in high school, which is our high school equivalent.
Absolutely.
We'll see. We'll see them here tonight in the parade. It is a great honor. It was very exciting.
So like Omar, you were bred for Kiwanian greatness. You're bred for Kiwanian greatness.
I was.
Allison was made to be a service member. She's made to be a part of the community, and we're happy to have you. And I'm excited to be a part of it with you.
It's a good time to be a member, and we will do our plug here if anyone is looking for a service organization. Redlands has tons. We have so many service organizations.
Great ones, really great ones.
We would of course say that Kiwanis is the one to join, but it depends on what you're looking for, and I would encourage members of the community to look into joining one. You'll find fellowship, you'll find your sense of purpose and how to give back.
Sure, absolutely.
Very, very efficiently.
Yeah, I'm really having a great time with the short time that I have been in.
Yeah.
I've really, done a lot of events. Yep. I've the big thing with kids, I do a lot of art, artistic stuff. I'm very left-brained, so I had a lot of pumpkins donated from a Live Oak Canyon Pumpkin Factory in Yucaipa, and we brought them to the Boys and Girls Club, and we did a pumpkin painting party, and it was a great time. It was a really great event. Community event. We had a lot of fun, and we hope to do that every year in October. So. If you feel inclined, please bring your children down, and we'll be advertising that as well.
Yeah. You can find information about Kiwanis, not just our organization, but it is international, by Googling us. We also have an active Facebook and Instagram account, Kiwanis Club of Redlands, noon. I think we should acknowledge that there are multiple Kiwanis clubs in Redlands. There's a morning group, a noon group, and an evening one. The noon group, which we are a part of, is the largest. We have almost 100 members, which is pretty impressive. And we will celebrate our 100th birthday in 2022.
Wow.
So in just a little bit, I know we're going to plan some really neat events as a way to honor a 100-year history of serving Redlands and the Inland Empire. And that is the goal, is service to youth for our community.
Absolutely. And with the help of the community, there's no better way to spend your time than helping out and help us community grow and ensure that everything in the community stays, a part of what we believe in and what we stand for as a community in Redlands. So, Allison, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Christmas. Is Christmas your favorite time of year? Is that your?
Christmas is my favorite time of year. I think fall hits really late down here.
It does.
Fall hits. And there's something very wholesome and very warm about the holiday season. I don't think people would argue with that. We just have a lot of good family memories. Nothing overly extravagant. But it was always a time where we either traveled to see family or traveled just with our family. So it is my favorite.
I enjoy it. It is. It's a close tie.
I know yours.
I love Halloween. I'm a big Halloween guy. There's something about pumpkins that just intrigues me. I don't know why. But Christmas is right up there. And I think my favorite part about Christmas is smelling a Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing better than that, I don't think. And as a kid, I would always, after the tree was decorated, I would lay under it and just close my eyes and just breathe.
Yeah,
Yeah. And funny thing, I'm 37 years old, and I still do that today. So old habits die hard, I guess. But to me, that's Christmas. That smell of that fresh tree. And the twinkling lights.
It makes the season. It makes the season.
There's nothing better than a Christmas
I'm regretting
tree.
we don't have a real tree up yet. And I hope we might change our minds. We might change our minds.
And the spray doesn't work. Okay.
I would never go that route. I would never go that route.
The pine tree spell doesn't work.
No. We did just get notice that the parade has started. It is about 6 o'clock again. We'll start with the police kind of start the parade every year. We should note how much support we get by the Redlands Police Department
absolutely,
for this event. They close the streets down early. We get all of the floats lined up on multiple streets in South Redlands, and you can see them there now. They're followed by Citizens Volunteer Patrol and a color guard. Again, it's a community effort. It takes a lot.
Absolutely,
To
we
put
couldn't
this
do it
event
without
on.
them. We could not do it without them, and
No.
they keep the community safe. And believe me, we are very grateful for them. And here they come now, making their way right down here. Behind them is the Citizens Volunteer Patrol, numerous members. And this is one of the first few years inside the parade. There are 75 members of this organization. They assist the Redlands Police Department, performing traffic control, vacation house checks, and other support duties as well. Okay, very fine, very good job.
We should note that another organization, they will be represented many times in this parade, are the Boy Scouts.
Absolutely.
They volunteer so willingly to carry so many banners for our dignitaries. Obviously, the sponsor banners you're seeing in front of you. Again, we have amazing community support for this event. There's
Looks
the Redlands
great.
Daily Facts.
There they go. Some of the sponsors right there.
Redlands Jewelers.
Ferguson's Air, Heating and Air.
Yep. And next up, we have the Kiwanis Club of Redlands president. This is our club president. Her name is Terrell Wickham. She and her husband, Tom, are both psychologists, and they share a private practice here in Redlands, specializing in children and families. Again, she is the current president of the Kiwanis Club of Redlands. She was born in Pennsylvania, but has lived here since 1987. She's a longtime supporter of the Childhood Cancer Foundation, the Junior University Musical Theater, and the National Charity League.
Terrell served as the president of Redlands Opera Theater, now called the Inland Opera, and she is also the current president of the Kiwanis sister organization, California Global Friendship. She's a mother of 2 daughters, Shauna Merrill Wickham, Esquire, and Allison Beth Wickham, Masters in Public Health. Both daughters are RHS grads.
Which is pretty cool. They've kept it in the family
Absolutely.
and stayed. Yeah, Terrell and Tom have stayed local and really dedicated themselves to this area.
Beautiful Christmas tree. Looks like the
Here
back
we
went up.
have,
All right.
yeah, we have Key Club, Redlands High School Key Club.
Wonderful Key Club members. This is another organizational float. And they've been in the parade about 12 years, Allison. The Key Club is Redlands High School Service Club affiliated with the Kiwanis Club Noon. The Key Club performs community service projects all over Redlands. Key Club advisors are school board members Jim O'Neill, Laura Green, Mike Ballinger, and Tim Vu is the president this year for the Key Club. Yeah, very excited to be here. Great. Looks like we got a band coming.
Next up, one of the favorite entries. I know so many parents get just so excited that their kids are going to be in the parade.
I love them.
The Redlands Unified School District's elementary school marching band. They have over 400 members.
400, wow.
We're going to be quiet so you guys can hear it, but we do have to just recognize that this band represents students from 16 different schools within our school district, 4th and 5th graders. Their music instructor is Adele Glass. She's assisted by Addison Yost. And they will play, you'll hear parts of either Good King Wenceslas or Jingle Bells. Let's let them play.
All right. Our second dignitary coming up is Grand Marshal Russ Houston. Everybody, Russ is accompanied by his daughter Jennifer Houston Haywurst, a grad of Redlands High School and the University of Redlands. She met her husband Dashin there, I believe. They have 2 boys, Donovan and Garrison. She is a physician's assistant and a faculty instructor at Loma Linda University. Russ Houston is a longtime Kiwanian, and this year the recipient of the YMCA Global Service Youth Award. The honor is given to those who dedicate to giving back in the community.
So Russ is one of our
Yes.
Kiwanis members,
Yes.
and we should be so proud.
Absolutely.
He has served on the Redlands Housing Commission, the Redlands Senior Housing Commission, and the Redlands Board of Realtors. I think Cheryl's going to get a few words.
And Happy New Year's coming up soon. This is a 1967 Ford Mustang, the year I was graduating from Redlands High.
Thank you, Russ. Merry Christmas to you guys.
My son Tim and my daughter
Great car. Huh?
Jen.
That is.
Tim is the president of Optimus Club this year.
Thank you. Enjoy yourself.
He's riding in a 1967 Ford Mustang driven by a dear friend, Naomi Bruce. She's a retiree from the city's building department. His daughter and his son, Tim, who's the current club president of the Optimus Club, have joined him.
All right, this is a great one. Entry number 6. This is Trinity Episcopal Preschool. They are right here in South Redlands. This is their second year in the parade. Trinity Episcopal Preschool emphasizes fine and cultural arts in their educational programming, and there is open enrollment as of today. And ladies and gentlemen, they do a great job. My son goes to Trinity Episcopal, and they are just doing wonders. I'm looking for him right now. And they just do a great job.
That's great. They're followed by the Cheer Factory. This is their first year in the parade, so we need to give them a warm welcome.
Hey.
The groups that join our parade, we're so thrilled when we get a new one. The Cheer Factory is a cheer studio located in Grand Terrace. They offer beginning and intermediate tumbling, stretch, and strength choreography, and competition cheer teams. The studio is open to children from all areas, ages 4 and over. Thank you guys so much for being a part of our parade, and we hope you'll come back again.
Burgesson's Heating and Air Conditioning on their way. 40 to 50 participants in this parade. Wow.
They might have outdone themselves
I
this
think they
year.
did. That's quite a bit of lights.
It looks great. It looks great.
Burgesson's has been a family-owned and operated for 3 generations and counting. Edgar and Eve Bergenson opened in 1949. They take great pride in their workmanship and set a high standard of business for over 95, with over 95 employees, serving the Inland Empire and beyond. From their family to yours, they wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and all the season's greetings, and blessed and peaceful for a blessed and peaceful New Year. Thank you, Burgessons. We appreciate it.
We need to give a deep thanks. They are
Absolutely.
one of the Kiwanis Club of Redlands' biggest supporters, including the Christmas Parade, but also our Scholarship Foundation. They give greatly to the Run Through Redlands, to our events, so thank you. We're so glad they're in here. This might be another one of my favorites, this trolley.
I love this. Coming up is the Broswell Chateau Villa Family Senior Care. This is a classic vehicle trolley float. There's roughly 30 members inside. This is their 27th year, Allison, in the parade.
Almost as long as the parade has been going.
They've been going strong. The Broswell brothers have been caring for the elderly in Redlands for over 50 years.
It's pretty remarkable.
Beautiful, and it shows for sure.
And another great classic car.
I love it.
Followed by that trolley. Wait till you see that trolley.
Yeah, that is great. Plus you got the reindeer on top, decorated. Hello, hello. Maybe one day we'll be admitted,
Braswell's.
and just enjoying life in the trolley and waving to people on the Christmas parade.
But again, what a great addition. We get the kids and the marching band up through a senior care facility.
Very nice, very nice, very nicely decorated. Wow, can you believe that? A lot of time and effort was put into that.
Next up, we have the California Youth Spirit Corps All-Stars. They are a youth cheer, dance, and drill team. They have been in this parade for 21 years, which is remarkable.
That's a lot. Yeah.
They were formed in 1987. They offer classes on Wednesdays from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. at the Redlands Community Center. Their program teaches teamwork, physical fitness, confidence, and coordination, all in a super fun environment. The events such as Angel and Dodger baseball stadiums in Knott's Berry Farm allow them time to perform to outside audiences, and new members are welcome to join starting in January. You can visit their website at cyscallstars.com.
All right. You plan on joining, Allison, maybe?
Not quite
Not
my
quite.
thing. I'll be a cheerleader
There
on
you
the
go.
sidelines.
Yeah, I'll cheer the cheerleaders, right? Yeah, how
They look
fun.
great,
They
though.
look wonderful. They absolutely look having a great time, too.
Again, you get that dynamic, the very young kids in our
Absolutely.
parade up through those from a senior
Absolutely.
care facility.
All right. Looking good, guys. Looking
Next.
really good.
Oh, and this is another favorite.
Great. I love these guys. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the Pause for Happiness and Pause for Abilities and Battle Buddies. This is a flatbed truck and animal entry sponsored by Bergenson's Air and Heating. The number of participants is about 10 and some dogs as well. This is their 15th year inside the parade. These family pets, they're pets with a mission, basically, and a part of the 4 Paws for Happiness and 4 Paws abilities. They give joy and service in a connection that only a pet can provide. Pause for Happiness is a Redlands-based chapter of Love on a Leash.
Many of the dogs in this group have dual careers. They're trained to assist with mobility and medical alert, and then double as therapy dogs. They volunteer at different facilities in the area, like Loma Linda VA and the Behavioral Medical Center.
Wonderful. Sounds good. I love dogs. Do you have a dog, Allison?
Nope, we have cats and chickens.
I do have a dog. I have a Dotson. His name is Petey. We love Petey. Ladies and gentlemen, the Girl Scout Troop 1250 of the San Gorgonio Girl Scout Council.
They were on amazing bicycles, lit up. They looked great.
Yeah, 42
We have
members.
a lot, again, the Boy Scouts carry the banners. We have a lot of groups of Girl Scouts who join the parade each year. Next up is the Home Instead Senior Care. They have been in the parade for 5 years. They're a non-medical provider of care for seniors, including companionship, home help, laundry, housekeeping, shopping, and personal care. They sponsor a program each winter called Be a Santa to a Senior, something that I don't think many people recognize, that seniors are often alone for the holidays, and this is a way you can give back to the senior community. The parade committee appreciates that Home Instead is a sponsor of the parade this year, and we should acknowledge the fact that they have 2 of their caregivers of the year with them
they
tonight.
sure do.
From Riverside, Francis Padilla, and from Redlands, Elizabeth Robles.
Well, thank you so much. Merry Christmas. There they are.
Again, a great addition to the parade. And there's Elizabeth Robles.
There she is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have Cub Scout Pack number 16. This is a marching unit. There are 40 participants today, and this is their 4th year in the parade. Their scouts range from ages 6 and up. So if you have any young men in that age group, please
So
pay
were
them
you
a visit.
were you a Boy Scout?
I was not a Boy Scout, no.
Okay.
I wish I was. I'd love to be able to
Yeah.
tie knots the way they do. You know,
That's
they're outdoorsmen for sure. I tell you, they do know their stuff.
Sure, it's so impressive when you meet the kids who have become the Eagle Scouts who have made it all the way through.
It's really cool, and they teach them a lot of great things.
Yeah. They've got a big group here
Yeah,
tonight.
look at them. Look at all of them.
Well decorated.
Very nice. Pack 16. Hello, Pack 16. They're looking good, guys. Looking good. Tell you what, if you ever got lost in the woods, these are the gentlemen that are going to get you home. Absolutely. Beautiful.
Next up is the Beatty Middle School Bobcats Marching Band. They have been in the parade for 14 years. They number close to 120 students. They are directed by Curtis Allen Jr. The school principal is Angela Newhouse. Color Guard advisors are Michelle Center and Andrea Hendiges. The student teacher is Courtney Otis. The band brings holiday greetings and cheer from across the Wash in East Highland.
Wonderful.
Merry Christmas, Redlands.
Merry Christmas. Let's give a listen. Sounds like they're singing Frosty the Snowman. Alice, is that your favorite Christmas song? It's up there.
It's a good one.
They sound great, though, don't they?
They do. They do. For a middle school marching band.
Wonderful. Baton twirler. You always got to have the baton twirlers. They do a lot in the back. They're working it. They look great.
And here is our very own, I should say, Kiwanian.
Absolutely.
And the mayor of Redlands.
Mayor of Redlands. City of Redlands Mayor Paul Foster. He is the current mayor, former member pro tem, and served as city council from 2010 to now. He served on various commissions and boards, such as Preservation, Planning Commission Liaison, 125th Anniversary Committee Chairman. Again, Kiwanis Club of Redlands, Chamber of Commerce Liaison.
Let's let him have a word.
All right, Paul.
Great and happy, safe New Year.
Thank you.
Cheryl.
Merry Christmas to both of you.
Great, thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Mayor Paul Foster, everybody.
And he and his wife faithfully walk the Redlands Christmas Parade every year.
You know what I like about Paul Foster? He's tall. I like that he's tall. You gotta have a mayor who's tall, right?
Tall.
He is
Is
tall.
that height?
Yeah,
Did you meet that height?
absolutely. I don't think I'd meet that height requirement, but he has a command presence about him, and I like that.
Next up is the Knights of Columbus. It looks like another really impressive float.
Oh boy, does it. Jeez, it looks great.
Yeah. The Knights of Columbus is a men's fraternal society founded in 1882. I didn't know that until
Wow, it's a long
I
time.
was putting our script together. They were founded in Hartford, Connecticut to assist with families in need. The Knights now number over 2 million members
2 million.
in 12 countries.
That's awesome. Wonderful.
Really amazing.
Very amazing.
They support the work of local Catholic parish and provide service and material aid to Redlands aid organizations. Looks like they're accompanied by a
Yeah.
rock band.
All right. That's the float to be on, huh?
Yeah.
Just rock and roll for Christmas. Look at that. That's a great float. That is a really, really cool looking
Yeah,
float. Yeah.
looks good.
And that looks like a real Christmas tree, Alan. Doesn't that
does.
like it? I bet you it
Just
smells
gonna
great up there.
Rub that in.
It smells great up there. You know
Maybe
that.
that's what I'll do tomorrow.
Absolutely. Hey, we got snow.
Wow. Next up is the Paradise Valley Model
Ooh,
A
Model A Club. We got 8
Club.
vehicles tonight, Allison. The Paradise Valley Model A Club is the IE's choice for Model A Ford enthusiasts. It was founded in 1960 and has a long history of participating in civil events. The Model A Ford were manufactured from 1928 to 1931. Oh, there's a beautiful blue one right there.
Wow.
And they were produced after Tin Lizzy as Model T Ford's production in many styles and colors. We got a yellow one. We just saw the blue one. Wow, and you got to love that horn, right?
Yeah.
I love the horn. For the Model A Club, the current president is Phil Messenger, and he is from Hesperia, California. Wow, look at those. Very good. Got some Santa, some elves in the back, some giant bells. Those bells are
Those look
great.
great.
eh?
I know they've been in the parade for a long time, and I believe they're also typically in the Veterans Day Parade that happens
Yes,
here in Redlands
they
in
sure
November, which was another fabulous production, a great committee,
Wonderful production.
really good group of people, many of which work on the Christmas parade. Put that Veterans Day parade together. in
Absolutely.
November.
So they're kind of a dual hat, right? In November, December, we're very busy.
We're
Very, very busy. It's all for you, and it's all worth it. Absolutely.
That's true.
Hello, hello. Look at that. He got a banjo on the back and everything. That looks like a
That's
fun car to be
great.
in. That looks like a great car. Wonderful. Looks great. I could see you in a Model A, Allison. I totally can.
I like the I don't know what it's called, the bunker seat?
Uh-huh.
Is that the back?
I think so, yeah.
Bunker seat?
Uh-huh. I think you could be back there. Would you give me a ride? Would you give me a ride to work?
Yes.
All right, great.
Yes. No, they
Look at
really
that.
are so neat to maintain something, that piece of
Well,
history.
exactly, yeah. And
Very
just
important.
is the integrity of the vehicle itself. And you could always give it to the guys who own them, who uphold the integrity of Ford Model A's, and they just, wanting to preserve them as they should be.
They are followed closely by the San Gregorio Girl Scout Troop number 17, based here in Redlands. I was a Girl Scout.
Oh, were you?
I was Brownie. I was a Girl Scout.
Okay.
Then I dropped out,
You dropped out.
unfortunately.
Oh, wow.
And seeing the work they do now and the
Uh-huh.
confidence that program builds, much like the Boy Scouts, though
Uh-huh.
geared a little
Absolutely.
differently, is really impressive. And there are so many
Mm-hmm.
troops in this area.
And you gotta love Girl Scout cookies, man. I mean, I get
And then
so
the cookies.
excited. I get
And
so
then the
excited every
cookies.
time I go to Gerard's or any local Stater Brothers. I I get a bunch of boxes. I love those things.
Yep.
Do you have
What's
a
your
favorite? Oh, okay, I was going to ask you.
Thin Mints.
The Thin Mints?
And the Caramel Delights.
Caramel Delights are very good. I like the I'm a big coconut. What is that? The Samoan or Samoans or something. Is that what it is? Okay, great. And I like the Thanks-a-lots. I think those are the ones that are just shortbread with chocolate on the bottom. Those are so good. And I can't help but just keep dipping them in just huge buckets of milk. You know. And I do it till it gets kind of soggy, and then I just quickly put the cookie before it falls apart, and then out. And the best part is, after you drink the milk, there's wonderful remnants of Girl Scout cookies on the bottom of the glass.
Yes,
so thank you, Girl Scouts. We appreciate.
I think that starts in like January,
very
February.
Soon. I can't wait.
After the holidays, Dave.
I am excited. I'm very excited.
Right away.
So great. We have a lot of community events coming up.
December's a busy time, not only for
time.
our club, but for the community in general.
Absolutely.
To start off today and tomorrow, the YMCA, who will be in the parade shortly, they are hosting a holiday boutique and pantry. They sell cookies, jams, and other treats with crafts, greeting cards, ornaments, and the sales all benefit the YMCA's legal aid clinic. The sale tomorrow will run from 9:30 in the morning till 4:30 p.m.
Sounds good. Allison, are you going to go?
I've considered it. They also have the home tour, which we'll talk about, but I think it'd be a great place to go and get a little start on the holiday shopping. I haven't started.
I know. I've only done one thing online, so I got
Yep.
a lot of work to do.
You're ahead of me. You're ahead of me. Next up is one of our sponsors, the Rochford Foundation. This is their third year in the parade. You can see the banner being carried again by those Boy Scouts of ours. The Rochford Foundation is a major sponsor, and they own the beautiful Burridge Mansion located on Crescent Avenue here in Redlands. Tim Rochford has completely dedicated the use of that mansion to use for and by organizations that support kids. Which I kind of get a little choked up because I think his mission is really impressive. We've hosted Kiwanis Scholarship Foundation events there. Beautiful venue, beautiful grounds.
It is.
The Boys and Girls Club, they have a Halloween, their mansion masquerade there. The Micah House operates out of there every week. The YMCA has hosted events and more. They do a lot to bring joy to kids.
Yeah, and the house is so beautifully preserved.
Stunning.
I mean, it is. I tell you what, one of my favorite things to do in Redlands is just stare at the homes here. They're just gorgeous and well preserved, and believe me, that house is one of the best in town.
We've got a collection. The Historical Society, the efforts put in by individuals to preserve their homes, but then to allow the public the opportunity to appreciate their
to
homes.
go in and take a look and see the beautiful architecture of that time period, and it's just stunning in the woodwork and the craftsmanship. I mean, a lot of people say they just don't build them that way anymore, and it is so beautiful. It takes a lot of time and effort.
And so here is one, right? The Rochford Foundation, the mansion being preserved, but yet utilized by the underserved communities. Very, very impressive.
Absolutely.
And they've got, we were given a fair warning, they've got quite the entry tonight.
I love this entry. Foundation represents Christmas at the Sock Hop, ladies and gentlemen, where giant toys come to life, dreams come true, and you can dance the night away.
Yeah.
And I'm a great dancer. Did I say I'm a great dancer?
I've heard. Do you want to join them?
I'm gonna go. You might see me out there here in a minute. I'm more of a break dancer. More of a break. So I don't know if I fit in, but I could definitely pull it off. Look at that.
We've got toy soldiers.
Toy soldiers come to life. Look at that. Great. Man on stilts.
This is fabulous.
This is really cool.
I do want to mention the Rochford Foundation supports an organization called Mansion Memories. Mansion Memories is a nonprofit that serves families and children in crisis. They put on a few events every year. I want to say four events each year, and families are nominated. Families who have gone through a crisis, a catastrophe, whether it be medical or a housing issue.
Financial.
They invite the families for a day at the Burridge Mansion. That is a complete theatrical production.
Oh wow!
They've done a Peter Pan themed. They did Alice in Wonderland, and they're new. They're new as a nonprofit organization here in Redlands. So to have the Rochford Foundation supporting them, and to have Kiwanis Club supported by the Rochford Foundation, it's very full circle.
Absolutely.
And what an impressive...
Look at these guys. I swear to God, that could have been John Travolta, and I would have known any better. Great dancers. Look at the choreography. Very nice. Well done.
That's
Rochford Foundation.
awesome.
Wow, look at that. Looking good. They got an Elvis on stilts. Is that what I
Elvis
said?
on
Elvis on
stilts.
stilts. I don't know if I could break dance in those stilts. I don't know. I like break a leg or something. I'm not sure. I'm not going to try. Look at him go. Very cool. Wow. Great pants, huh? You gotta have a heck of a tailor. You know what I'm saying? Like the inseam, what is that, 12 foot?
Wow. Yeah.
Roughly, you know? I love this song. You like this song?
I do, and I'm
really
kind of mesmerized at the costumes and the dancing
Exactly.
and the choreography of this.
It is great. It is so good. So what you see now is Ride Yourself Fit.
Ride Yourself Fit is a group of bikers and pedestrians. They are a nonprofit sponsored and founded by Stephen Wilson, a doctor here in Redlands. The club offers cycling, walking, and an organic food club. They're all groups designed to encourage and support a healthy lifestyle. Again, it was started by a local doctor, Stephen Wilson. 2018 will be their 10th anniversary, and you can get more information at rideyourselffit.org.
Dr. Wilson has a great house, historic home.
Another historic home here in Redlands,
it is
right
his
on
practice.
Brookside.
I love it. Yep, Brookside. I love it.
Yeah, they've been a very, very cool addition to the parade, and you do see them on the weekends. They're a pack of people riding and walking.
We have, ladies and gentlemen, we have Tarbell Realtors of Redlands. 25 participants tonight. This is their 8th year, Allison, in the parade, so they've been in quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
Again, they want to thank you for being a friend of the Christmas parade. We do as Kiwanis Club. Thank you for coming out. Tarbell Realtors brings joy and hope through home ownership, which is a very, very big deal. They're the largest family-owned real estate office in California, serving our community for over 90 years. How about that?
Again, look at this float.
Wow.
A beautiful Christmas tree. It looks real.
It does look real. And I bet it smells great.
It probably smells great.
And we got a screen. We got a movie screen, projector. You know, wow, look at that projector. Homes, great thing. A lot of gifts under the tree. It looks wonderful. We got an elf giving candy.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Great float. Looks great.
Next up is radio station 89.7 KSGN. They have been in the parade for 3 years. 89.7 KSGN is a local, family-friendly radio station where you can feel welcome and connected no matter what's happening in your life. They play music with a message that is encouraging, positive, and uplifting. KSGN is a community of people who love God and care about each other. Their welcome mat is always out.
Look at that. I love the float
What?
too.
Wow.
Hello, hello. Look at that. Baby Jesus is a real baby tonight.
Wow.
That is wonderful. Wonderful.
Again, a great addition. Great to have them here in the parade.
They sure are. Wow, look at the costumes, huh? Coming up, we have the Studio Movie Grill. This is their first year in the parade, Allison. The remodel has begun, so they say. The Studio Movie Grill purchased the Redlands Krikorian location and will soon be featuring like the recliner setting. Have you been to those theaters yet? Where you get to lay down, have some food, take a nap. You don't want to take a nap though. You want to miss the movie. It's going to have premium bar and lounge, downstairs restrooms. Big Al and crew are open during the remodel, so they hope to see you there. So please, by all means, you know, and they want to bring hope and joy of Christmas, you know, and they want it to be alive at the Studio Movie Grill of Redlands.
I actually got to see them working on their float today.
Yeah.
When I was downtown earlier. There's Al.
Al, everybody loves
He's still
Al.
there. Everybody loves Al, and what a great thing that he is still there. Movie Studio Grill. Glad they're taking over.
Yeah.
Big changes.
Big changes.
And so glad that they're in the parade again.
Absolutely. This is a great float. Wow.
Yep. Getting ready. Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Coming
Are you a big Star
soon.
Wars fan?
I'm not.
No, it's
not.
fun. They're fun to watch.
They are. I remember the originals. Next up, the Friends of Prospect Park. This is their first year in the parade, so we have to welcome them warmly. The Friends of Prospect Park is a nonprofit that provides financial and volunteer support for maintenance and beautification efforts of historic Prospect Park located on Mahone and Highland Avenue. 2018 will be the park park's Golden Jubilee.
Ooh.
That means 50 years.
Absolutely.
I learned that this year. The board of director president is Andy Hartzell, and he has provided his award-winning 1968 Volkswagen bus
Oh, I
in
love
this
those.
parade.
I love those. It's restored by Redlands, owned Banda Auto Body, and owned and driven by Jim Price. He's the former Clement Middle School teacher. Great. If you haven't been to Prospect Park lately, we encourage you to visit and join the joy and beauty that is Prospect Park. And they hope for another 50 years of peaceful tranquility of park enjoyment for all. I tell you what, when I first bought my home, I lived right down the street from Prospect Park, and me and my sons would go every day and just enjoy the atmosphere of Prospect Park. It is so
Stunning
gorgeous.
setting.
And the view is beautiful of all the historic homes you could see downtown off of Palm Avenue and even further. It's just a great place. Do you ever go or go?
It's one of my early memories. I moving here from Oregon. Prospect Park felt close enough to some of the parks maybe in Portland.
Okay.
So historic, so stunning. The old orange groves. I had never smelled orange groves before.
Isn't it nice?
I thought it was jasmine.
Well,
I know we have jasmine around here. I
right.
thought all of the orange, I thought it was all jasmine.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I'm sure you already know, but the best part to go, or the best time to go, is kind of in the early spring when the orange blossom is out.
Yeah, January,
And it just
February.
fills the entire community with that beautiful scent, and it is so wonderful.
Yeah.
I love that smell.
Next up is Cope Middle School ASB. They have been in the parade for 20 years.
Quite a bit.
The ASB class at Cope Middle School is proud to provide assistance to our great school in the form of school spirit, school pride, and participation, as well as helping to provide school improvements wherever they can.
Yeah, Cope ASB has proudly done this for the past 61 years, Allison. The future looks really bright, because students and leaders of ASB, they're growing in their leadership skills and the community pride, man. So go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
There they are. Hello, hello. Good to see you guys.
Next up, we have the Extreme Team division from REV. This is a special needs athletic group. And I will say, I vividly remember this group from years past. They bring in the big flatbed trailer. They have so many groups with them. They do football and baseball teams for kids with special needs.
Awesome. Okay, folks, we have the Moore Middle School Marching Band, over 100 participants today, and been in the parade a long time. Moore Middle School Marching Band is a proud, represents Redlands, its only competitive middle school marching band. The Moore Band competes all over Southern California, winning numerous awards. The band is ranked in the top 3 middle school marching bands in Southern California.
Let's give them a listen.
Wow. Great marching, huh? Looks like they've been trained well.
That bright green, I remember that from years past too. It always stands out.
Sure does. Looks great. Very festive.
Very, very festive.
The heart of Christmas. Very nice.
I believe we heard the other day that the number of students participating in marching bands is over 1,000 within our district.
Oh my goodness, 1,000 kids.
Yeah.
That's quite a bit.
Next up, we have the Friends from Moo Martini Bar. They're an antique fire truck. It is a 1961 parish. Pardon me.
It looks great. Fully decorated.
1961 Parish Pumper Fire Truck, and it's the 10th year that he and his friends from the Moo Martini Bar have participated in our parade. They want to give a special thanks to everyone who helped get the truck ready for the parade, and they say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you folks. You guys look great.
Again, you've got organizations, you've got groups of kids, senior care facilities, and then families and friends who just come together to be in the parade.
We're happy to have you. And Merry Christmas.
They are followed by Redlands City Council member Paul Barrich riding in a fire truck. This is his first term on the City Council. He has previously served on the Cultural Arts Commission, the Historic and Scenic Preservation Commission, and he is our council liaison for that, the Human Relations Commission, the Library Board, and the Street Tree Committee. He is a member of the Optimist Club.
Optimist, great.
So not Kiwanis, but Optimist. And we'll go say a few words. Thank you so much, Paul. Paul has served in a variety of capacities with the Redlands Community Music Association, the Boys and Girls Club, Graybuck Council, for Boy Scouts, Redlands Scholarship Foundation, etc. He is married to Joan and has 2 daughters and 2 grandkids.
Great. Yeah, next we have Boy Scout Pack 24 with 30 participants today. This is their 7th year in the parade. The pack meets at the First United Methodist Church here in Redlands, right up the street actually. They look great. Looks like they got, what was that, gingerbread house?
Gingerbread house,
Wow.
I do. I think it is a gingerbread house.
Love gingerbread. How about that? It looks great. Professionally, look at that. They got lights on the roof and everything. Bells. Wow, they did a great job on that
People
float.
get creative.
Very, very creative.
Our small town parade, I walk away very impressed and very inspired.
Yeah.
The support we get, the number of people who come out to not only watch this, but to be a part of it.
Look at those kids, just happy to be there, just happy to be a part of it. They look great, they're having
They
fun,
do.
and they're on camera and excited about it. I gotta get a Santa hat.
You know, I almost brought them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, found a
Oh,
couple in our
great.
decorations.
Yeah, I need to
Might
get
not
one.
have the real tree up, but we do have the
At least you
directions
got that. so.
out. Next up is Keller Williams Realty. This is their 2nd year in the parade. We have to welcome them back. Thank you
Welcome,
for joining
welcome.
us again. Keller Williams Realty in Redlands prides themselves in exemplifying the core values of the largest real estate franchise in the world.
Wow.
They believe in supporting the community where they live and work. It's their way of saying thank you to our friends, neighbors, and clients. They want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas.
And do we have another gingerbread house?
I think so. Lollipop.
Candy cane lane.
Oh man, this is great. Wow, look at that. That is really,
Wow.
really done well. Almost looks good enough to eat, right?
Yep.
Wow, look at that. Looks like they put a lot of time and effort. It looks great. Looks really great.
Again, the groups that come out for this event.
It's unbelievable. Kind of reminds me of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. You remember that movie?
I do.
Gene Wilder, right? That was one of my favorite parts when he goes, "Hey, we're going to enter the chocolate room."
Yes.
And the kid just went crazy. And he's eating the grass and everything. It was
You could eat anything.
You
that
could,
was
if
in
you could.
there.
If you went and they said, "Go ahead and eat anything you want. It's all edible." I would freak out.
Yep.
And I would just, commit one of the 7 deadly sins of
7
gluttony.
deadly sins, gluttony. That would be it. Again, a great addition. A new entry this year is the Inland Empire Toy Store. They recently opened on Redlands Boulevard. The nearest cross street is Alabama. They have a wide selection of figurines and specialty toys.
This is a great toy store. I've been there. For those of you who like kind of retro toys or toys you had as a child, He-Man, G.I. Joe, Ninja Turtles, they have all that in there. And believe me, as when I grew up, I had toys. And when I see them on the shelves again, I can't help but buy them because it just brings back all those memories.
For your kiddos.
I've been called a lot of things, and nostalgic is one of them. i.e. Toy Store is a great place. Please take a second to
new addition to the community,
Absolutely.
to our parade. I'm glad you had experience going there.
Oh man, great experience. Great experience. Look at that Ghostbuster car. See, they're even adhering, to the theme, and they got Ghostbusters out there.
Oh wow!
Look at that. They look great. They got to look like real proton packs and everything. It looks wonderful. Wonderful. Wow, look at all of them. Allison, are you a Ghostbusters fan? Have you seen the movie?
I have. The original.
The originals are
Absolutely.
great, yeah.
It was one of my favorites.
Who is your favorite Ghostbuster?
Well, I couldn't name names.
You couldn't name
I
names?
wouldn't be able to name names.
You seem like a Egon Spengler fan. Right? He's the really smart one. Maybe.
All right, I'll take that.
Next, we have the Redlands School of Dance. First year in the parade. They are a Redlands School of Dance and been lovingly inspiring children and adults for 24 for 24 long years under the direction of Miss Becky Fitzpatrick. Her range of ages go from 4 years old to mature adults. The family-oriented business with a desire to promote healthy lifestyle and serve the hearts. This is a beautiful story. These students, they light up, you know, the day and all they do. Performing Jingle Bells for us. Great songs.
They're awesome. Next up is the Redlands Historical Museum Association. The driver is another one of our Kiwanis members, Jerry Fields.
Jerry.
He's neglected the Santa hat I told him to wear.
Oh, man.
And he is driving the president of the Historical Museum Association, Steve Stockton, who's also in Kiwanis.
Yes, sure is.
They're driving a 1927 International Grove truck donated to the museum by citrus grower Bob Brake. The association is in the middle of their $14 million campaign to turn the former Daily Facts building into a museum. Next up, we have Marilyn Salter.
Marilyn Salter, Chamber of Commerce, Woman of the Year. Marilyn Salter has been called remarkable and a great asset to Redlands community. She has dedicated time and energy of the Redlands Symphony Friends of Redlands, an Historic Museum Association, and the University of Redlands. She's a proud supporter of the Friends of Redlands Symphony educated program that exposes 6,000 kids to music each year. It's a lot of exposure, Allison.
Yeah. She is followed by Man of the Year, again, Chamber of Commerce Man of the Year, Jerry Bean. Jerry
Bean is nominated by the Redlands Festival of Arts Board. He showed true leadership to a wide variety of organizations and projects in Redlands for many, many years. He served in Redlands City Council from 2007 to 12, and he's the former May Pro Tem. He is been a former president and publisher of the Servant Sun newspaper of San Bernardino, and serves as Community Music Association and Redlands Community Foundation boards as well.
He also serves on the Redlands Symphony Association and the Redlands Family Services Association board. He's a member of Rotary and a supporter of the Redlands Educational Partnership.
All right, he looks great.
Is Cheryl gonna
He wants to
get
say
some
something.
words?
I think so.
He's in a great classic Corvette.
I love the Corvette, absolutely.
We should also note that he was the founder of the Redlands Festival of Arts in an effort to support student artists and emerging adult artists as well.
Wonderful.
He is followed by Girl Scout Troop 404. So these are the classic 8-year-old Girl Scouts.
There they are.
The Girl Scout cookies.
They got the
their
cookies.
first year
They got 'em.
in the parade, so we have to welcome them and thank them for participating. We hope they'll join us again next year.
Absolutely.
I know last year
Uh-huh.
they had some signs like the cookies are coming. I think
Oh,
you said
yeah.
like
See?
January,
Yeah,
February.
everybody loves those.
It's a big deal.
Gotta have them. Gotta have them. All right, next coming up is Cub Scout Pack 226, aging from 5 to 11 years old. This is their 6th year in the parade. This pack is from Emmanuel Baptist Church in Highland. Welcome. Wow, they got the tent and fire and everything. Just embracing the true essence of what it takes to be a Cub Scout.
A Cub Scout.
Very, very
Does
neat.
your family camp?
I was in the Marines for a very long time, so
I mean, you're still in.
I'm still in, currently serving. So my idea of camping and their idea of camping is two completely different things. But yes, we do enjoy camping from time to time, especially in the summer. We have a great time out there. Absolutely.
Again, the
Looking good,
number
boys.
of scouts
Looking
in
good.
this area.
And here they are.
And here we have the classic Redlands High School Marching Band, the Terriers Marching Band and Color Guard. The history of Redlands High School, not being a native Redlander,
Okay.
the pride and the dedication and connection to Redlands High School blows my mind.
Sure
I
does.
wish I had that.
I know.
Let's let them play.
They look great. All right. Jingle bells. See, this is my favorite part about watching bands is the drum cadence.
Yeah.
Right? They do a great job. I love drums. I love watching them kind of go at it, kind of, competing, battling, twirling the sticks, throwing them up and down. That's so fun to watch, and it's so neat. What a lot of talent it takes to do that. A lot of talent and coordination. So, yeah, give a listen to Redlands High School drums. Wonderful. Sporting their signature blue, Redlands High
Terriers.
School. Gotta love Redlands.
Again, we've got 3 major high schools here in town, and the rivalry between them is strong, and the history runs
It is strong.
deep.
You know what it is? You know what the cool thing about the rivalry? It's a nice. It's not
It's friendly enough.
Yeah, it's not a vindictive. It's a very sporting, competitive, but also very friendly. Following is the Redlands Girl Scout Troops 42 and 427, aging young ladies. This is their 10th year in the parade. Troop 42 and 427 are led by 3 generations of families. Troop 42 is for daisies, and Troop 427 as brownies through ambassadors. Troop 427 has been active in the San Gorgonio Council for 14 years. These Girl Scouts wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
So brownies are the little ones.
Is that what that is?
Ambassadors are like the eagles.
Okay, so there's a hierarchy.
There's a hierarchy.
Okay,
just
great.
like the Boy Scouts. You
Just
gotta
like
work
the
your
Boy
way up,
Scouts.
earn your patches, climb that ladder.
And how far did you make it?
I think I made it to level 2.
Level 2. That's a good level.
We went
right?
camping once. It was rough.
Any badges earned?
I think a few.
Few.
You
Good.
had to sew them on.
Oh, did you? Did they teach you how to sew?
Yep.
Oh, good.
Yep.
It's all a part of it. I could, I could see you in there.
It was fun. It was absolutely. It was fun. Next up is the Sacred Heart Academy Cheer Squad. Their parade entry is sponsored by Visiting Angels. Again, Visiting Angels is a hospice and home care, elder care company here in town. Sacred Heart Academy has provided Catholic education in Redlands for 120
It's a long
years.
time.
They're right down in South Redlands. And again, a great addition, coming from a Catholic school background.
Yeah.
Great addition to our community, and I think we're going to get a performance.
All right. Tell you what, the tension is mounting. I can't wait to see what they got for us. And there they go. take a lot of time and effort, you know, to choreograph stuff like this, you know, practice, rehearse over and over again.
And then to come into a different space
Exactly.
and perform this.
You got to hand it to them. I mean,
That's great.
And they're doing, look at that, they're standing up, they're doing all the stuff.
Wow.
Pyramid, I think it's called pyramid, right? Is that what it is?
I think so.
Wow. Couldn't get me up there.
Nor I.
But it looks cool, right? Merry Christmas to you. Wow.
How awesome.
Very, very nice.
Oh, thank you so much, Sacred Heart Academy Cheer Squad.
Following your standard Poodles of Redlands of the Inland Empire. This is their first year, Allison the Prey, so give them a warm welcome as well.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy, you can't help but love these guys. They're a fun-loving bunch of humans who are owned by standard poodles, as they say. We gather in Redlands Poodle Day. They have play dates with these dogs, and you can find them on Facebook and join the group and see all the fun.
As you can see, standard poodles come in many different colors and markings. They're extremely intelligent dogs, and they make wonderful therapy dogs and great companions. They are elegant, energetic, and they love exercise and agility competitions. Their handlers, or their humans, love them for their grace, beauty, and sense of humor.
He doesn't love a sense of humor.
Welcome to the parade,
Welcome,
standard
welcome.
poodles.
Welcome, welcome. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have coming at the Redlands Christian Middle School Jazz Band. I love jazz. This is their 4th year in our parade here in town. The Jazz Band is one of Redlands Christian School's 14 music performing ensembles. RCS is committed to enriching the experience of students at the school through a vibrant and fine arts program.
They have offerings in music, theater, visual arts, and an award-winning yearbook. Redlands Christian School desires to see every student maximize their God-given potential. Seen in their fine arts program, the mission of Redlands Christian Schools is to provide Christ-centered excellence in education while partnering with the church and home to advance God's kingdom. Let's let them play.
Wonderful, absolutely.
Next up is a 1956 Chevy 210. It is owned by Adrian Asensio. Look at
that. It's a
that
beautiful
vehicle.
car.
He has it decorated.
Can you hear that? My goodness. I tell you what, if I had a race car, I would not want to race that. The sound alone would just make me do a U-turn. Like, I'm not coming.
Oh, it's stunning.
Look at that gorgeous car.
And the time, effort, and money to restore.
Again, somebody who truly appreciates the character of an automobile. Yeah, it's just wonderful, wonderful. You can only hope to, you know, have that kind of dedication to uphold the integrity of the vehicles, which is you know, such a cool thing to see, and we take great pleasure in watching.
Yeah, that's a very good point. As they take pleasure in creating or restoring such a thing, and then sharing it with the community in a variety of ways.
Absolutely. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, we have a local favorite, Jack's Toy Shop. Oh, if you haven't been to Jack's Toy Shop, you must go. It is
Another
a
great
fun
one.
place to go.
Wow.
Yeah, Jack's Toy Shop is the largest independent toy store in the Inland Empire. They are located at historic downtown Redlands on State Street, and they're open 7 days a week, so you don't have any excuse not to go. Merry Christmas from Jack's Toy Shop and the Inland Empire Therapy Dogs right behind them.
Yeah, so they've partnered this year with the Therapy Dogs to be in our parade.
Look at that. Does Make want to get a dog?
Well, I asked for one for Christmas.
Oh, did you?
But I think I've asked for one for many, many years.
Okay.
And again, we got cats, we got chickens.
You gotta have a dog.
I don't want anything to be eaten.
You gotta have a dog. Well, yeah, you bring up a good point.
Yeah.
So maybe they're just saying, Allison, maybe it's your dog. Get rid of the chickens.
Nope.
Right? Can't do that?
Nope. Chickens give eggs.
They do give eggs.
I don't know what a dog does. Just kidding.
companionship, friendship,
Love, grace, agility.
all that stuff.
All of
Exercise,
that.
you name it. But Jack's Toys is a really fun place to go.
It is.
And
I was so impressed. I went in there to find a toy for a toy drive,
Yeah.
not versed in children's toys. And they gave the best advice. They opened things. They let you try
As you
them
play,
and touch them,
and that's the best
use
part
them.
about it.
And I was really, really pleased with that experience.
Very, very fun place to go. I take
Yeah.
my kids all the time.
Yeah.
They love going.
Again, a great addition.
Yep.
And right in downtown.
Absolutely beautiful downtown Redlands. Jack Toys also use social media platforms, so find them on Facebook, Instagram. They are there.
Yeah.
Give them a
Very,
follow,
very
give them a
good
like.
point.
All right.
Next up, we have the Clement Middle School dance team. They have been in the parade for many, many years, if you recall from last year. These dedicated dancers practice 3 days a week before school, not after, before school.
That is dedication.
They are the only audition dance team at the Redlands Unified School District's middle school level, and they perform throughout the school year. They partner with the University of Redlands dance team, who have been mentoring them for many years. Their coaches are Kathleen Harcher, Jocelyn Elviso, and Sarah Dunn Hernandez.
Well, welcome. I love the lights, the light necklaces.
Yeah,
Those are fun to
Santa
have.
hats.
Those are fun to have.
And how great, we did not have dance teams in middle school, so the fact that
I don't remember,
they
yeah.
have this and have for so many
I
years.
think that's a really neat addition.
A great way to
Yeah.
get into dance or cheer come high school.
Sure, sure. I think it just paves the way, for experience, getting used to performing in front of people,
The teamwork.
traveling, teamwork.
The time,
Absolutely,
dedication.
absolutely.
The practicing before school.
And before school, that's got to be. I'm not. Are you a morning person? I'm not
quite.
either.
Not quite.
Let me just say, I got to give it to the girls because, again, I was in the Marines for a very long time, and Marines get up very early. And it was funny because every day we got up early. It felt like the first day for me. I
So you
just
didn't get
hated
used to
it. Never got used to it. And I was just like, as soon as the alarm clock go off about 5 o'clock, I would just go, oh my god.
Yep.
So these girls getting up prior to school and giving it their all and getting it done, that really shows a huge level of dedication. However, I did get up. It took me about 10-15 minutes, and I was ready to rock and roll.
Yeah,
But it does take
that's
me a
early.
little bit. Yeah. But I guarantee, these girls are just up and ready, and it shows. They look great.
They do. I love that we have time to watch the performances.
I love that. Yeah, because they spend so much time, right?
Yeah.
And they're wanting to perform for us, and we're so lucky to have them. Very cool.
Next up is our assemblyman, Mark Steiner.
All right, Mark.
Mark is, he was elected in 2004 to the 40th Assembly District. He is the vice chair of the Committee on Housing and Community Development, and he serves on the Health Committee and the Governmental Organization Committee. He is a former city council member of Rancho Cucamonga. He's been a small business owner since 1998. They have a professional advertising services business. He is married to his wife, Maria, since 1996, and they have 2 children, Madison and Mason. I think we're going to get to have Cheryl hand him the mic.
All right, there he is.
Thank you very much, and God bless the United States of America and the city of Redlands, and I wish everybody a very happy and healthy Merry Christmas. Have a great evening.
Oh, Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, Mark. Thanks so much.
What a great guy.
I feel lucky. We get so many local and then regional dignitaries or people to join our parade
So I
and
was just going to
represent.
say that it's people like him, that just make everything just kind of flow, and it just the effort and time that he puts into the community, and it's just a really, really, really cool
Yeah,
thing.
he's
to
very
have
present.
him.
You see
Absolutely.
him. He shows up.
Absolutely, he sure does. Next, we have the Ortiz family and friends. They are 20 years veterans of the parade here.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Yep. The parade is to kick off with their family's Christmas season. So as far as traditions are concerned, this is theirs. When Christmas is here, this is how they get it started, and no better way, right?
I think it's pretty neat to think that for so long, it's been the Redlands Christmas parade.
That's cool. It's look at that. We got Chewbacca. It looks like they're having a great time.
Yeah.
They're having a great time. It's really cool. Hello. They got the float. Yeah, I really enjoy traditions. I think upholding family traditions are what keep families together, and it's just a great thing to see.
Very Very true. Next up, we have our own Congressman, Pete Aguilar.
All right. Pete represents the 31st Congressional District, sworn in on January 6th of 2015 and serves on the Armed Forces and our agricultural committees. Served Redlands, San Bernardino, Rancho Cucamonga, Loma Linda, Colton, and Grand Terrace, all the neighboring cities of Redlands. This is fourth generation in the Inland Empire.
Talk to everybody here at Redlands.
Voice of the
there's
middle
so much
class
to be
families.
thankful for here in Redlands. I just happy to be back in town, and just want to tell my whole City of Redlands family how much I miss them and love them, yourself included. And just this holiday season, we want to reflect on so much this year, and it means a lot to me to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you
very much.
Oh,
Merry
wow.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Pete. He was
Thanks
previously
so
the mayor of Redlands, and he lives still with his wife, Alicia, and their 2 sons.
Yeah, how great to have him back in
Love
town.
Pete. Pete's a great guy.
Next up is the Cub Scouts.
Cub
Another Cub Scout
another.
group.
We have pack number 8, Holy Name of Jesus Catholic Church. There are 40 participants this year, and they are a veteran 11 years. Can you believe it? Look at that, number 8. I got the race car
And
with
I
the 8
love
on it, right?
that they turn the trailer into a race car.
A race car, man.
And they fill that car with kids.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that the church, I think there's something powerful in the fact that the Holy Name of Jesus Catholic Church right on Olive
Yep.
kind of supports them. They have their meetings
Yep,
there.
yep. They're open the doors for them.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's a really great partnership.
Yeah.
You see that with multiple
Yeah, and
Cub or
again,
Girl Scout
then that's
groups.
just what makes the city very special is
Yeah.
is community, opening their doors and businesses opening their doors to things like the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, letting them use the facility for meetings, planning, logistics, whatever, what have you, in support of whatever they want to do in their mission. I think it's a really, really cool thing. Really great partnership. There they go, looking great. All right, we have Senator Mike Morrell coming.
Oh, he is our California
right.
State Senator.
California State Senator Mike Morrell, elected 2014 after serving 3 years as a state assembly. Board of Directors for Building Industry Association, the Rancho Cucamonga YMCA, Gary Anderson School of Business at UC Riverside as well. A small business owner, lives in Rancho Cucamonga with his wife, Joni. He's a graduate of Damien High School in Laverne and the University of Laverne also. He does serve as the Vice Chair of the Senate Committee on Public Employment, Retirement member, and of the Banking.
Say a few
Here we
things
go.
to the community.
Yes, sir.
Merry Christmas. What a wonderful parade. I'm with my wonderful wife. We love Redlands, and it's time to celebrate the birth of Christ. So everything's thumbs up. Thank you.
Thank you, and Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much, Mike.
Mike,
Glad he could be here
great
tonight.
guy. I love Mike. He's such a good guy.
Great to see him accompanied by his family and some of his staff members as well.
Wonderful. Looks like we got another baton twirling.
This is Totally Twirling.
Totally
and it's their
Twirling.
First year
Welcome,
in the parade.
welcome.
So, big welcome. And this looks impressive.
It does.
Totally Twirling is a baton twirling group led by Brandy Holland and Ellen Galing. They are located in both Upland and Eastville, and this, again, is their first year in the parade. Twirlers learn tricks to perform in parades, recitals, and competitions. They learn rhythm, teamwork, and they get to build friendship. Totally Twirling would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
Merry
Let's
Christmas
give them a
to
cue to
you.
perform here.
Absolutely. I'm sure a lot of hand-eye coordination involving twirling.
And to learn it that young.
Absolutely, absolutely, and they're doing a great job doing it. I don't think I can pull that off as well as they could.
You can do that on Tuesday at Club.
I'll give it a shot. Hopefully nobody sits next to me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Cope Middle School Marching Band with 150 students. This is their 16th year in the Redlands Christmas Parade. Cope Middle School Marching Eagles are under direction of Susie Chapo and Brandon Hansen. They are performing the first Christmas March and Storm. They want to wish everybody happy holidays this year.
I always find that shot pretty cool where you've got a
That
band
is-
coming
yeah,
our way
uh-huh.
and one passing on the end of the parade route.
Very, very
I
cool.
believe that's more behind them in the bright green.
Yeah, it sure is. Can't deny the green.
Cope Middle School Marching Eagles. Did you play an instrument in high school?
I did. Not high school,
Or
junior high school.
high.
As I mentioned before, the drums. I played the drums.
The drums.
I started off snare drum first. That's kind of where they want to start you. And then, like, I really wanted to play the quads. You know, the drums with, like, the four in front of you, and you have the harness. And I remember that an older kid in junior high, he was like in 8th grade, but he could really play them. And I was like, man, I really want to do that. So eventually I graduated to bass drum and then to quad. I had a great time. I loved it. Oh, here we go. They're dancing. All right. Kind of makes me want to dance a little bit, huh? Some more of that drum cadence. You gotta love that. Look at that.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our Mexican favorite. Yeah. This is the first year in the parade. Kuga's Mexican Food. It is a family restaurant located in Redlands since 1989. You can order your Christmas tamales now, so get on it. Family owned and operated. They love feeding the community, and they've been doing it since 1989, Allison. Gotta
It
love
makes so much sense for them to be in the
Does.
parade.
Of course.
How many locations? How many people go?
Exactly. How is this their first year? How is this their first
Should ask
year?
them. We get an opportunity.
I'm going to. I will be there
so
tomorrow.
glad they are in it this year.
Oh, they're a perfect fit. They're so good.
Yep.
And who doesn't love tamales on Christmas? Do you eat tamales on Christmas?
No, we actually do Chipino. We do like
They-
an Italian
okay, yeah, yeah,
seafood
yeah.
stew
Uh-huh.
on Christmas Eve, I should
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. They're having a great time. Kuka's restaurant, everybody.
Tamales, is that your family's tradition?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. There's always a few. Can't go wrong with those.
Right.
There's always a few.
Next up is the county supervisor, James Ramos.
James. More of that Kuka's. Yeah, you can't get enough of them, huh? There's James. Looks like he's going to say a few words.
Supervisor Ramos, would you like to wish everybody at home a happy holiday?
I would. On behalf of San Bernardino County, we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and enjoy the holidays and share it with your loved ones. In San Bernardino County, on behalf of the county, Merry Christmas from the County Board of Supervisors.
Merry Christmas to you, Jim.
Thank you so much. He was born and raised on the San Manuel Indian Reservation, and he is married to his wife Jerry for 24 years, and they have 4 kids.
Wonderful.
Here we have the Relay for Life of the East Valley.
Yep, these are cancer survivors and friends, ladies and gentlemen. They are 7 years in the parade. The Relay for Life of Redlands hold a 24-hour fundraising party every spring to raise money for the American Cancer Society. The Redlands community is invited to join the 2018 Relay for Life effort. You can form a team, be event sponsor, whatever, what have you. This year relay is on Saturday, April 21st at Rev. You can go to www.relayforlife.org for more information.
Have you been to the Relay for Life here in Redlands or
I've
somewhere
not
else?
yet.
I've not been to the one in Redlands. I organized and helped with one in high school. And what a really great and meaningful and heartfelt.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about them.
emotional
Yeah, I could
event.
imagine the emotion that goes.
Yeah, and the ceremonies, it's a really,
yeah, like I
really
kind of
great.
get teary-eyed just kind of thinking about it. And because I'm a big supporter in that stuff, like we do the Redlands Breast Cancer Run by Stater Brothers every October, and again, just the love and support from the community on those events, just like the Relay for Life and that. I mean, it's just
see it out of the
really,
woodwork.
really tugs on the heartstrings, right? All right, school board member Patty Holohan, there she is. Graduated from Redlands High School. And Cal State University Fullerton, elected at the Redlands Unified School District Board of Education in 2006. There she is, and she served as board president for 2 terms. She's currently the board vice president and will be up for re-election in 2018. That's just next year. She serves on the board Colton and Redlands Ukaipa Regional Occupational Programs, board member of Redlands Bowl, Performing Arts as well. Love that.
Patty's the past president of the Bone Mare Auxiliary, and she served as a commissioner on the city's Parks and Recreation Commission from 2004 to 2014. She's active in her church and her community and has 2 children, and lives here in Redlands.
All right.
Riding with her are Jade Martinez and Chloe Guy. They were students from Arroyo Verde Elementary School.
Welcome back.
Here we have the Redlands Theater Festival, another one of my favorite, and I think a float that just stands out.
Oh, yeah.
The Redlands Theater Festival Tram. The Redlands Theater Festival is celebrating its 46th season under the stars in Prospect Park.
Beautiful.
They are the only true repertoire theater in Southern California. Their shows run in July and August with a curtain time of 8:30 p.m. And they offer free tram rides, I believe, in that yellow tram, to get up to the theater in Prospect Park. They want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, and they hope to see you next summer.
Sure will. I live right by there. I'll be there for sure.
It's a great, and such a special place to see a production,
absolutely.
whatever it might be.
Get to see a great show and a ride in a cool tram. Right? It's win-win for sure. Looks like they're singing us a song. Sounds like Rudolph. Looks like we have City Council member Eddie Tejedia making his way. He joined City Council in 2016 and has lived in Redlands since 1995. He's a special education teacher for students with moderate and severe disabilities. He's a member of the Holy Name of Jesus Parish, or Rialto Educators Association, California Teachers Association, and the National Education Association. Very busy man. He's married with 3 children.
I think we're going to get a few words from
Councilmember
Eddie.
Tejeda, would you like to wish everybody at home a Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas to everybody at home.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks so much, Eddie. Great to have him here tonight with us.
Very happy to have him.
Next up is the Ontario Ovation Twirlers.
Wow, another baton dance
Another
twirl
one.
team.
What
I
did
love
tell you?
this.
We got
This
the
is
Girl
wonderful.
Scouts, Boy Scouts, and a lot of twirlers.
I love the twirlers. We have about 25 of them ranging from age 6 to 18 years old. This is their 5th year, Allison, so they're no stranger to the Redlands Christmas Parade. Our next entry is bringing a great sport of baton twirling back to the new generation of young athletes. It's kind of like an old-timey thing. I do remember, so that's a great thing that they're bringing it back. Under direction of Coach Catherine Ross, this team has performed for us. This is the 5th time they've actually been out here at the parade performing. The twirlers are proud to promote the sport of baton twirling as a fun, unique, and challenging alternative to sports. It incorporates skills such as hand-eye coordination, as we were talking about earlier, dance, and choreography as well.
Students who participate in twirling benefit from the discipline the sport requires while building confidence and self-esteem in a team-oriented environment. They participate in city parades, baton clinics, and at the annual Disneyland Baton Twirling Spectacular Parade down Main Street, USA. They want to wish everyone a very happy holiday season.
Wow. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, you got to love that baton twirling.
Again, who knew?
I know, it's making a comeback,
many
Allison.
groups.
It's making a comeback. I might have to volunteer.
Back to the roots.
Absolutely.
Next up, we have our newest and appointed City Councilwoman, Toni Momberger. Toni grew up in Redlands and is the former editor of the Daily Facts.
She earned her linguistics degree from University of Boulder. Yep, that's right, from Boulder, and been married to her husband, Doug, for over 25 years. She's recipient of the Community Hero Award, State Council of PTA.
I think we're going to get a couple
Councilmember
words.
Momberger, congratulations. Would you like to say anything to anybody at home?
Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year.
There we go.
Thank you both. Enjoy the evening. Bye-bye.
She's also been named Journalist of the Year for small daily papers and Journalist of the Year overall nationally.
She shared some very fun facts with us. She is a competitive hula hooper. I did not know that.
I had no idea either.
And I believe her son is a yo-yo competitor.
Connoisseur.
She and her husband, Doug, who was with her, met in Hawaii at a protest to save the rainforest on the Big Island. It was love at first sight.
All right. I'm a pretty good yo-yo. I do. I can spin that thing. I could spin a yo-yo like crazy.
And here we have the Redlands Family YMCA, the YMCA of the East Valley. They, year after year, provide us with some of the most fun entertainment in this parade. Clowns and unicyclists, stilt walkers, jugglers, sword swallowers, and whoever else they can find. They believe they've been in the parade for at least 26 years, but they've lost count. And I appreciated their honesty.
YMCA has a 127-year history serving the Redlands area, and they always focus on youth development, healthy living, social responsibility. The Y is committed to strengthening the community, which is a great thing, a great message to send to all the children growing up here. Right? The Great Y Circus was founded in 1929 as a YMCA program, and now there's, oh my God, 300 children and adults in the athletic feats, you know, that never thought possible to go. This is their 78th season, so happy holidays from YMCA.
Have you gone to the circus?
I've not, and I go to the YMCA. I go work out there.
We're members.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Y Circus is remarkable.
Is it really? I gotta
Kids
go.
would love it. The Y Circus is remarkable. What they learn, starting so young, up through, you know, the teenagers, the kids in high school who have been in it for 10 years. It's impressive. So when I get very excited to have them in the parade because you get a little preview what they're working on, who's going to be in it.
Look at those unicycles, man.
So can you do that as well?
No, I've
Are
never
you sure?
tried,
All
but
right.
you know what? I think I could maybe pull it off. Who knows? And this is the yo-yo. See, now when I said I could do a good yo-yo, that's not what I meant. Like,
No,
I
you
can't.
meant the yo-yo.
I can do the standard, just over the wrists, flick. You know, I can't do.
Walk the dog.
Yeah, I can do that definitely, but
Cradle?
I can't.
Isn't there a cradle?
I can do the cradle,
Yeah.
but this is beautiful. Look at
Yeah.
that, Marley. That's 7, 8 feet in the air. I mean, I'd probably hit myself in the head if I did that.
Back down.
I cannot do that. I cannot
Again,
do it.
something so unique to this area.
Absolutely.
Redlands YMCA and the circus.
Thank you for coming.
The Cape unicyclist. You really should.
I think I want
You have
to.
to go.
I
It's
think
in
I
May.
want to.
The circus
gotta
runs
give
for
it
the
a
month of May. Here we have the Girl Scouts of San Gorgonio Council. These are Girl Scouts on the go.
Right.
And I found this interesting.
Uh-huh.
Girl Scouts always start their meetings, and I do recall this, by reciting their promise in law, and they wanted us to share that with you tonight.
Great.
I think it expresses who they are, what their foundation is. Their promise in law says, "On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. I will do my best to be honest and fair, friendly and helpful, considerate and caring, courageous and strong, and responsible for what I say and do, and to respect myself and others, respect authority, use resources wisely, and make the world a better place, and be a sister to every Girl Scout."
Wow, that is a powerful message.
It's a powerful Girl Scout law and promise.
And you know what? It makes you proud to know that the youth are getting, words and encouragement and wisdom like that, which just sets the foundation of their upbringing. Because once that foundation of commitment and love is established, I mean, you can only go up from there, right? You can only go up from there.
Need that foundation.
And without it, with the traditions and foundations that I had set or my family had set for me, I mean, I wouldn't be where I am today without that. So I think it's a very, very good thing.
Well, I think, getting kids involved in something organizationally,
sure,
organized young sets them up for success later. Being in a community that has so many options, like we do.
Absolutely.
Programs through churches, programs through schools, programs through service organizations, programs through foundations. The resources here are immense.
They are limitless, and we love it.
I feel very lucky to have landed in this area,
Absolutely.
for sure.
Looking good, folks.
You know that San Gorgonio Council brings a lot of different Girl Scout groups together of all ages.
Looks like we had Troop 153 just passed by, looking great.
Again, part of that, they have the Girl Scout Council, the Boy Scout Council.
Yep.
It's a regional group, but man, their numbers. Wish we had numbers. I wish we'd been given that info. It'd be great to share that with you.
It would. But there is a lot, and they are alive and well, and we're happy to see them. They're just having a great time. And that's probably the best thing to see in a child, is just that they're having fun enjoying their childhood. They're just having a great time doing what children are supposed to be doing, and that's having fun.
So here we have, I was excited for this, the Inland Empire Derby Divas.
Oh, here they are.
They are the first roller derby league in the Inland Empire,
Uh-huh.
and they were established in 2006. They're a volunteer-run women's sport league promoting confidence, athleticism, and teamwork. They're a sisterhood on and off the track. The Divas are actively recruiting skaters and officials 18 years and older. They teach all skills, from skating basics to the intense action-packed sport of roller derby.
I've seen it.
Our home base is their home base, is Cal Skate in Grand Terrace, and they have skaters on their team from all over the Inland Empire.
Wonderful. I'd love to see a match.
Inland Empire Derby Divas.
I'd love to see a match. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Redlands AYSO. Over 200 participants. They're 5 years in the parade, and they have been providing quality soccer programs for youth since 1974. They promote everyone plays, balanced teams, open registration, positive coaching, good sportsmanship, and of course player development. Great organization. My son has played for AYSO for about 3 years now, and there's nothing but great things to be said about them.
Established, organized.
Absolutely.
They've
And
been doing it.
everything that they say they do, their sportsmanship, the coaches are great. Teams evenly match, because a lot of the times teams kind of weigh heavy on the better players, and they kind of pick and choose. But with AYSO, they do a great job dividing more skilled players with less skilled players, giving them a chance to coach up the younger, maybe less skilled players. That way, by mid to end of the season, and everybody's just phenomenal to watch, and they're doing a great job. So AYSO, you're doing a great job.
What a good testimony to it, and it's such a large organization.
Of course, very
big deal down
big.
here in Southern California, and it's a big deal here in Redlands.
Yeah, Redlands Region 50, ladies and gentlemen,
Region
AYSO.
50. Next up is the the Renegades Water Polo Club. This is their second year in the parade, so welcome back. Thank you guys for joining us again. This is a water polo club for kids ages 8 to 18. They're a nonprofit organization dedicated to developing water polo skills of young athletes. They offer programs for boys and girls, again, ages 8 to 18. Skills, strategies, individual and team offense and defense, conditioning, and sportsmanship. And you can contact them for a free 2-week trial, www.renegadeswaterpolo.org.
And you got to give it to these guys. Water polo is a tough sport. Do you know how that works, or have you ever played or been involved?
I've not played. I know how it works. I have dear friends who played. Like, you talk about an intense and athletically challenging.
I mean, talk about endurance. I played high school sports. I played football and baseball. And when I'd watch my buddies that would play water polo, I would just like, man, you guys just working hard. It's just the amount of stamina that these guys have, when they're out there throwing and swimming at the same time. And they're, I heard a lot of stories about, you got to be careful because a lot of the water polo players will scratch you and claw on you, So not only do they have to worry about the water and staying up, it is brutal. It's a brutal game.
Toenails.
So all of it, all of the above.
Yeah, no, the stories.
Absolutely.
The stories.
Absolutely. Okay, number 57 here, folks, the Door Christian Fellowship. This is located at 304 7th Street in Redlands. This is their second year on the parade, so Merry Christmas to you
and
guys.
it looks like they have a Grinch theme going on.
The Grinch. And they're like Muppets.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. It's so cool. I've never seen that before.
I have not
Ladies
either.
and gentlemen, take a
How
look
creative.
at that. That's very cool. Have you ever seen that?
Nope,
I have
not
seen
in
that
this
either.
parade.
Look at that. I like the one in the middle.
Yep, he's animated.
Sure is. Look at that. What a great idea. Like I never thought to do the.
Seen that.
Very neat. Very neat. Love the fellowship.
They are followed by the Redlands East Valley Marching Wildcats.
Marching Wildcats. 15th year in the parade. Rev Marching Wildcats are under direction of Brian Hollett. 2017 drum major is Taylor Gonzalez. And assistant drum majors are Renee Shatler and Kenny Ricks. Rev Marching Band Wildcats are proud to represent Redlands Unified School District and spread hope, joy to the community through music. Go Wildcats. Let's listen to them. All right. I love the bands. It's one of my favorite things to watch. Oh yeah, give us more of that drum cadence. We love it. See, Allison, that's what I used to play. That's the one. There you go. I don't think I was as good as this guy, but I wore it well. You know what I'm saying? I wore it well.
That's great. Again, the marching bands add so much to our parade, and we have so many of them.
Very, very nice.
How great. They are followed by the Loma Linda Filipino Pathfinders Club. It is a church youth group, and they're associated with the Loma Linda Filipino Seventh-day Adventist Church.
You always gotta love a group with berets. Don't they look so cool?
Yeah.
I love the beret. Kind of has like a classic look.
Creates presence, that's
Absolutely.
for sure.
Command presence. All right.
I think just to point out again that while it is the Redlands Christmas Parade, the number of organizations who come to us from elsewhere, from, I mean, neighboring cities,
Absolutely.
Ukaipa,
Right,
Loma
right,
Linda,
right.
Holton, Grand Terrace, San Bernardino, Highland, it becomes more of a community parade because of that.
I think so. I think you're absolutely right with that, because not only is it a Redlands community thing, but when we get neighboring cities involved, that just kind of unifies the area, and we're all friends, and we're all here, and it's a really great message to send that, it's all one. All right, we got some cheering going on. Coming up here is the Henry Elementary School cheerleaders from Mildred Dalton Elementary School in San Bernardino. These are 5-year-olds here that we're seeing.
The school is only 5 years old. That's
there
the
we
coolest
go.
part.
Oh,
They are
wow,
only
look at
5
that,
years
absolutely.
old, and they've been in the parade for 5 years.
5 years, is that right?
I find that impressive.
Ages 9 to 12, there you go. 5th year, absolutely right. The scholars and cheerleaders are in 4th to 6th grade and practice 2 days a week after school. They're under the direction of Terry Nipper, coaches Amy Bionis and Aparo Venezuela. Looks like they're going to do something for us here.
Yeah, I think we'll get to see them perform. I think we're having a little delay, probably due to a performance up ahead on the parade route.
I think they'll be worth the wait, absolutely. They always are.
Again, a 5-year-old school being in the parade for 5 years, a new elementary school in the area. The
Oh, here we go.
Trailblazers, making hope happen.
Making hope. That was my high school mascot, Allison. We were
The
called the
Trailblazers?
Trailblazers, yeah.
The Portland Trailblazers.
Kind of, oh yeah, being an Oregon lady,
Yep,
absolutely.
yep.
All right,
Oh, how awesome. They sound great.
very cool. Wow.
Next up is the Fontana Foundry Corporation, and it is their first year in the parade.
Welcome.
So welcome. They want to say Merry Christmas from all the Fontana Foundry Corporation and the Ritz family. They have been serving the Inland Empire and abroad with quality aluminum castings since 1946. The Ritz family has enjoyed being a part of the Redlands community since 2002, and they're proud to be celebrating the hope and joy that only Christmas can bring.
And they couldn't be more right about that, for sure.
Back to the favorite time of the year. I think it's so many people's favorite time of the year.
Absolutely the
There is something magical about it.
Of course.
I would place it more on fall in general, fall through winter.
Sure.
Something changes.
It does. People a little nicer, more caring, more giving. I know I am. I really, the atmosphere really
Something
gets to me.
switches.
Okay, yeah, there's like a trigger. I don't know what it is, but it's in full effect.
It is.
I love it. I do.
And again, I think back to the Ortiz family,
Yeah.
the group that was in, that this parade kicks off their family. So
That is so
that's
cool.
Pretty,
That is so
pretty
cool.
special. The Alta Vista Credit Union, they have been in the parade for 10 years. They are located on Lagonia Avenue across the street from Central Plaza, and they're celebrating their 17th anniversary in 2008. They are one of our sponsors.
I love Alta Vista, and I'm glad to see them. I bank here. This is my bank. They do a great job. They are so on top of it. Like I think I was telling you before, like when I walk in and I'm kind of in line waiting to make a deposit or a withdrawal or something, they know my bank account number by heart. Like I don't have to give them any numbers like my bank. They just go, "Hey Doug, how you doing? What are we doing today?" And it is so cool.
That's great.
All right. Oh, really, really great to have these guys. Welcome, Fiesta Village Family Fun Park. Look at that. They're 16 years, Allison, in the parade. Fiesta Village is proud to be in the Redlands Parade for 15 years. They really, really enjoy it. They host events and parties, all ages and groups. They have something for everybody, they say. And it's been there. Have you ever been there? I have.
I have not.
It's really
I've driven
fun.
by many times.
I've done the go-karts. I've done batting cages. It's a great time. Arcades. They got great food. There's always a lot going on. So visit them at www.festavillage.com and purchase great stocking stuffers and enjoy.
Yeah, again, they're always a fun group to have in the parade with their go-karts and then their
I love
corporate
go-karts.
vehicles.
I've done those many times. Should go on a go-kart. I think you'd enjoy it.
I don't get to go-karts, but just not at Fiesta Village.
You got to go to Fiesta. Really great.
Wow, next up we have the Citrus Valley High School Choir. They are titled Lumière de Chanson, and they are an advanced mixed choir. It's their first year in the parade, so I think we're going to be quiet
Absolutely.
and let them sing.
Well, they sound great, don't they?
Yeah.
Wow, beautiful voices. What you're seeing now is Cemex. Looks like a big cement truck. This is their first year in the parade. Cemex is a global construction company. They have material company. They have operation in over 50 countries. In the U.S., Cemex operates 11 plants, 57 aggregate quarries, and more than 270 ready-mix concrete plants. They have been providing construction grade aggregate sand and gravel and ready-mix concrete from Redlands facility since 1962.
They gave us a couple of fun facts that I was pretty impressed with. The heaviest truck, they drive the heaviest truck with the shortest wheelbase on the road.
Interesting.
It is 33 feet long and it weighs 66,000 pounds when it's fully loaded. And it can carry 40,000 pounds of concrete and empty it in 10 minutes.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of concrete.
In a little time.
Cemex looks forward to continuing to build a better and brighter future in our community for many years to come. And they want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Allison, have you ever seen a decorated cement truck before?
Can't say I have.
First time for everything. It looks
great.
great.
I hope they come back.
Look at that.
Again next year.
That is cool.
They put in some effort. That's great.
Absolutely.
And again, that spread of groups that we get in this parade. The Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, the community organizations, the nonprofit groups, up through corporations who want to make themselves known and want to participate in an event like this is really, really impressive.
Very cool. Here we have the Moore Middle School ASB. This is their 12th year in the parade. Moore Middle School has established, or was established in 1966. Moore's ASB leadership class is a year-long course where students can act as role models and serve their school as leaders in the goal to promote and positive school environment. So they're very peer-oriented. Setting an example. Showing what's right, doing what's right, community involvement, showing the underclassmen or lowerclassmen, standards, that they want to uphold.
I know that as being in leadership in middle school and then in high school, I think there's something to be said about getting involved in that early in middle school before high school. It sets you up to be on a path where you will be leading your school, you will be involved in events like this, being in the community, but also in events at your school, pep rallies, assemblies. We did a lot of assembly planning.
Absolutely.
And those skills are valuable now.
Absolutely. A lot of logistics involved.
They are followed by the Norton Air Force Base Museum and Veterans Group. The Norton Air Force Base Museum is with the 3rd and 450th Norton Veterans Group. And they formed the museum 4 years ago. It's become a star attraction for the Inland Empire, located at the former Norton Air Force Base at 3rd and Del Rosa in San Bernardino. I know they are definitely present at our Veterans Day Parade, and they put a lot of these vehicles at Davis Park so that kids can touch and climb around them. Their mission is to preserve, honor, and promote the history of Norton Air Force Base. The museum even features a section of the Berlin Wall.
Wow, that is impressive.
It really is.
Very cool.
Dedicated volunteers.
I think it's really great to share it in the community, like yeah, war is a bad thing, and we all understand that. But just, to see that kind of history and what this nation fought for, which is our right to be free, and to kind of show what was used out there is really cool and really neat for everybody to kind of take a look at.
Yeah, I think just to give a shout out again to that Veterans Day Parade, it's growing each year. This was the fourth year, I believe.
Absolutely.
They probably had 50 to 60 parade entries, many of which were historic or restored vehicles. And again, at the end of the parade on Jenny Davis Park, the kids climbing around those vehicles.
Oh yeah, all day. It was wonderful.
Neat.
It was wonderful. Oh, we got another treat for us, guys. Okay, we have the Clement Middle School Band. This is their 12th year in our parade here in Redlands. The Viking Band is under direction of John Gann. The principal of Clement Middle School is Robert Clary. This band will be playing Let It Snow by Sammy Kahn and arranged by Julie Stein. Let's take a listen. Oh boy, who's hungry?
Oh, here we are, Chick-fil-A. This is an entry at Chick-fil-A at Citrus Plaza. They've been in the parade for 5 years. Their float looks great.
It looks wonderful.
And they have the cow.
I love the slogan. Like, when you on the billboard, you see the slogans like "Eat more
chicken."
Chicken, yeah. And there's like cows, trying to con you into eating more chicken.
And they've got enthusiastic kiddos.
Yeah, look at them, having a great time. I want one of those hats. There's the cow right there.
Yep.
I tell you what, man, I love Chick-fil-A. Just recently, I'm not ashamed to say it, I ate 3 of their chicken sandwiches in one sitting. Absolutely. No, but it was great. No. Three sandwiches in one sitting. There they go.
How cool.
Santa, what is it? Santa? I can't remember.
Santa prefers milk and chicken.
Oh, yeah.
To milk and cookies.
Well, who doesn't?
The U.S. Forest Service.
Beautiful. The Wildfire Preservation Volunteers. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at is a Model T 1924 patrol vehicle. The emblems on the door panel are original, and the equipment represented actual firefighting equipment of that area, or that era, excuse me. Only through the efforts of the Wildfire Preservation Volunteers has the vehicle been back in operation. So it was all volunteers that, took the time and effort to kind of preserve that old, vehicle.
That's so neat.
And here we have Smokey the Bear. Oh man, he's been the poster boy, for
the Forest
Can you
Service.
remember as a kid, seeing, Smokey the Bear?
Yeah.
And again, only you can prevent forest fires. 70 years, folks, 70.
They're followed by the City of Redlands Street Division of the Quality of Life Department. Ken Kramer is driving unit number 416. Important work.
Oh man.
Unglorified.
Absolutely.
Important.
Very unappreciated.
Important
I think, they deserve more.
They deserve more.
They deserve way more. Quality of Life Department here in the city, they do so much.
They do.
And without them, who knows, what this place, could be.
There are facts, and again, I wish I had the number, but the number of miles of streets,
yes,
of road that the City of Redlands has to maintain, tend to, answer to, is expansive compared to our radius, our square footage as a city. So it is to their credit.
Yeah. And to think too, like, and I've noticed it in the neighborhoods, like if you go kind of in the south part of Redlands, that's and even a lot of the north side too, the repaving of the sidewalks, because you're talking over, Redlands incorporated in 1888, so hundreds of years of wear and tear, and these guys take care of business and they do it so well. And the best part of it, they do it really fast. You have to wait maybe a day or so for your road, so they do a great job. And we're really happy to have them here.
I think we're very, very lucky. Very lucky. And the fact that they want to be in the parade, they want to show up, they want to be in the parade.
All the better.
They often come through with trash trucks.
Yeah. You know what? I love those guys. During Christmas, I give them, presents. I do, man.
Yeah,
they take
good
care
for
of
you.
it.
That's a tradition that's probably
I
died.
have some, exactly, right? And I have friends in there, and, like, how you doing? Here's some things. Yeah, of course, man. Everybody matters, and I love to show my appreciation for everything that they do in the community.
And look, the effort they put into decorating this vehicle.
It's gorgeous, man. It's so fun. It's very fun.
It looks really, really great.
Right? Looks really cool.
So you see the variety.
It's.
We can continue. We can say it over and over
absolutely.
again. The variety of organizations who participate in this parade, who helped make it happen, I think is the other part.
Yeah.
We couldn't do it without all the support of our sponsors, of our committee members, of the city, of our club members, who serve on that committee.
Sure.
It's not an easy task, and that is a puppy.
Are you falling in love right now?
Yep. Yep.
Christmas is not too far away. It's still not too late to get your Christmas wish. Like a little puppy. And maybe it could be that one. Who knows?
That was
I don't know if it was a girl or boy, but it was
I
adorable. I don't know. I don't think it matters.
I just stopped.
But, man, I can't see, like, as far as Christmas goes, there's something about dogs, too. Dogs say Christmas for some, like, if you put, like a red sweater on a dog, it just goes. It's Christmas time, everybody. And
there's the trash
there
trucks.
he is.
Waiting for those. Wow, and again, decorated. What effort they put in to being a part of this parade.
Absolutely. So happy to have them, man. So proud of them. I just love what they do,
And note that the city of Redlands is probably rare. The fact that we operate our own solid waste and trash collection.
Allison, did you know, I don't know if I ever told you, but when I was, I think I was like a teenager, I wanted to be a garbage man. But here's the thing, because you see how they're doing it now, right? They're picking it up, with the mechanical arm. I wanted to be the guy on the back, just hanging out. He jumps off the back, like with a buddy, and then dumps the trash in there together. I've always wanted to.
My father's first, maybe not first job, but one of his favorite jobs when he was young was a trash man, and the guy on the back of the truck.
That is so cool.
And he loved it, and he's told us this. He's like, what? The schedule, the hours.
I bet. You got to start early.
Start early.
Super early. Aforementioned before, I'd be like, oh my God, I gotta get up.
That would be the hard part.
Yeah, and you gotta endure the wonderful aroma of garbage first thing in the morning.
Yep, I wouldn't handle that very well.
Yeah, but it's a cool thing. I always wanted to do that. Always.
Again, they're representing well.
Absolutely, they represent the community in the city of Redlands in such a great way.
Our quality of life department.
And just to have them here showcasing all the things that they do is really, really cool.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate it. Hello, guys. hello.
The only time you get to put your kid on the lap.
Absolutely,
and
it is.
Parade, right?
That is it. I'd let him drive.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get in there, huh? Oh, look at this. Looks like a front end loader. Case equipment. Absolutely front end loader. My dad used to sell case equipment, so sold front end loaders just like that.
Oh. Yep. So you're familiar.
Absolutely.
So how did you know?
Absolutely. I've actually driven one of those. Not on my daddy's lap, though. It is.
It's such a like a boy's dream.
Right. Absolutely.
They are followed by Scott Sames. He is our local Christian handyman.
All right. This is his first year in the parade as well. Scott is a licensed general contractor specializing in the completion of, honey-do list, right? Come on. Unfinished projects and small remodels. No job is too small for Scott. He offers free estimates. Find him on Facebook under Scott Sames Christian Handyman. He is accompanied by another local contractor, high school student, and member of the Light and Power class of Trinity Church. Honey-do list, that's intriguing, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
You get those?
I do get those, yeah.
I have like a permanent one.
Whether
like add something to the bottom.
Of
cross
course,
it
yeah.
off the top.
It's a never finished. It's never finished.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
a continual thing.
It's really.
Especially those watching own a historic home. That is a labor of love.
Yeah, something
and it is
older.
Never done. There's always something to do.
Yeah. Here we have Bayworth Trimming. This is their first year in the parade. And we have to welcome them. They, in their float, they've got the owners and family joining us tonight.
Well, welcome. All right, number 73, here we have the East Valley Young Marines. Allison, this is very near and dear to my heart.
Very near and dear to your heart.
As a United States Marine Corps, I'm almost a 17-year veteran in the United States Marines. It's great to see these young guys out here getting it done, represent the Marine Corps, and upholding the standards that, 242 years ago we had set. Okay, it's a very, very, great thing, and their mission. For our organization is for theirs is to positively impact America's future for providing quality and youth development programs for boys and girls, and just get responsible citizens to join up who enjoy to promote a healthy and drug-free lifestyle. And believe me, Allison, the Young Marines is where to do it.
Yeah.
So I love.
I know they were well represented in our Veterans Day
parade
in November.
They sure were.
It's really, really great to see. Next up is the Redlands Educational Support Professionals Association, also called RESPA. They typically have over 100 people in their parade, and you see 2 busfuls this year, which is very, very cool, very impressive.
Absolutely.
They have been in the parade for 4 years, and they're an employee union who represent classified employees of the Redlands Unified School District. They are the bus drivers, secretaries, maintenance workers, gardeners, and special education paraprofessionals, and information technology gurus.
Absolutely.
They keep the schools running and are here to support the entire child.
Do you see they especially like to acknowledge the hard work just contributed by Redlands High School, very capable special ed students, and they rock, absolutely.
What a great partnership for them, too.
Absolutely.
RESPA and those special ed students.
You gotta love that reindeer. That's a bus reindeer.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a reindeer so big?
What?
You ever seen a reindeer so big? I was hoping. I was like, if you say yeah, I'm gonna just walk away because I
won't believe that.
Like, where did you see?
Would be a lie.
Okay. Tall tale, right? Very cool.
That is.
Absolutely. Education.
I love the use of the school bus.
Yeah. Sports professionalism. You can't argue with that.
Yeah. And again, the backbone of a school district, the backbone of a school, are all of the people who support the teachers, who let the teachers do what they need to do, which is teach.
Yep. Very true.
So it's great to have them here.
Completely agree. I can't get over, that's a great slogan. I love that. Promotes professionalism.
Here we have the Latter-day Saints missionaries. This is their first year in the parade, so we have to welcome them and thank them for joining us.
Welcome.
They are members and missionaries from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And they're lighting the world this Christmas season and invite everyone to do the same. In 25 days, they will serve the Redlands community in 25 ways.
Wow.
I read that and was so compelled. What a powerful statement. So it would have been starting December 1st, 25 days, 25 ways. You can find out more information about that by visiting mormon.org.
Let's get started. Now look at that tree, huh?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's not real.
Yeah, it is. No, yeah, I know. What a great cause, man. And you see these guys, around town riding their bikes, just spreading the word, man. They're just getting it out there, doing what they do, doing their service to what they believe in.
Offering
and it's
services.
I'm
always
cool.
so impressed by that.
Absolutely.
And another classic car.
Another Dale Arrieta here in a 1947 Cadillac. This is his first year. That is gorgeous. Look at that, Allison. Wow.
I have not seen one like that before. That's stunning.
That is great.
It's very low.
It is, but it's classy. Look how classy it looks.
Beautiful.
Oh my goodness. It is
wow.
yellow. Wow.
Again, welcome. Glad you could join us in the parade this year.
God, man, that is great.
Wow.
Beautifully restored. I mean, that's got to take a lot of time and money, man. That is really neat. That is really cool.
Next up, we have the Citrus Valley High School Marching Band. As a young high school here in town, they've been in the parade for 7 years.
All right.
The school was only founded in 2009. The Black and Gold Brigade has grown to the largest level in their school history. They're directed by Austin Miners, and the drum majors are Grant Goodman and Arupa Adhikari. And there's their color guard.
I like this song. It's a great song.
Black and Gold is classy.
It is. Well, they sound great, don't they?
They do. They really do.
Got some twirling going on. You gotta love that. It's so neat how they do that. That is so cool.
More twirling.
All right, we have coming up the Citrus Valley. It's like cheerleaders, correct? Oh, I'm sorry, Inland Empire cheerleaders. There they go.
No, I think we might have this. I think this is the tail end. I'm sorry. This is the tail end of Citrus Valley High School. That is their cheer squad. They will be followed by
the Inland Empire cheerleaders. All right. Gotta check your list. All right, looking good.
Very cool.
Giving some cheers. Looks like they're handing out candy to the kids. Wow. And you said you were a cheerleader, right? Is that right?
No.
Oh, you were not? Okay.
No, I did the leadership.
Did the leadership stuff.
Like varsity golf. Not a cheerleader.
All right.
Here we have one of our biggest sponsors this year, Byron Marquez of the Inland Empire 66ers.
All right. Oh, man, these are so fun to go to, the games.
The games.
Oh, man.
They are. They
wonderful.
really are. I've always liked minor league baseball more than major league.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something really special about it. You're a lot closer.
Exactly. You get to kind of get embraced in the atmosphere. But you know the coolest part, I think, about AAA ball is the names. Jethawks, 66ers, Mudhounds, you know,
the Quakes.
Quakes, Jethawk. I mean, they have the coolest names in the world, man. I really get a kick out of just all the names. But thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks
he's
so much
a big
to Byron
sponsor.
Marquez. His sponsorship this year actually will go to support one of our career and technical scholarships through the Redlands Kiwanis Scholarship Foundation.
Absolutely.
Which we're finding that the need for career technical, community college focused scholarships is ever increasing. And so we have to give him a huge thanks for his sponsorship for the parade.
Absolutely.
As a little background to that, the events that our club, the Kiwanis Club of Redlands, puts on, the overarching goal is obviously to serve children in the community. But we do have a separate 501c3 that is our scholarship foundation.
Nonprofit, absolutely.
That awards upwards of I believe it's $64,000 in scholarships to the Redlands Unified School District every year. Which is a feat unto itself.
Absolutely.
So events like this,
beyond compare.
the fundraisers we have, like the Christmas parade, like the Run Through Redlands in March, the Pancake Breakfast at the Redlands Bicycle Classic in May, those events support our scholarship foundation and allow us to give out amazing scholarships to the best students at the Redlands Unified School District.
Well deserved. They work so hard.
They
you
do.
know, in preparation for stuff like that, and you know you got to hand it to them, man. They just really give an effort, and we're so proud of them.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
So any additional support we get, just know
Much
it is going
appreciated.
to a really great cause.
Absolutely.
Scholarships, the ever-increasing cost of education, and anything we can do to lessen that burden on students is important. Here we have the Bellissimo Handbell Ensemble. We'll let that fire engine quiet down. They have been in the parade for 15 years, and they are a high school handbell ensemble at the Redlands Adventist Academy. They ring over 5 octaves of English handbells.
Oh, wow. Can you do 5 octaves? I could probably do 2.
I could probably do 2. Maybe 3. Maybe 3. Maybe 3.
I don't know. They're doing it though. I mean, I gotta give it to them. That's really neat.
And a stunning Christmas sound, right?
That's like the sound of true Christmas,
Yep.
right? Like when you think of, like, if you were to close your eyes
That's
and
Christmas.
picture like snow and trees, and you heard this, you're like, this is Christmas. This is what it's all about. Absolutely.
And the classic.
Oh, one of my
Stater
favorites.
Brothers.
You gotta love the Stater Brothers.
Yep.
And they've lost count. They've been here. They can't even. They're here every year, and God, we love it. You can't deny this iconic vehicle, Stater Brothers
Yep.
markets. This is just so wonderful.
Shows up in our Veterans Day parade. It's been in this parade obviously more
absolutely.
years than they can
Yeah,
count.
yeah,
And they've been in
headquarters.
the area.
San Bernardino. Yeah. 81 years now, serving Southern California. And they served Redlands since 1937, so they've been here a very, very long time. They're the largest privately owned supermarket chain in Southern California. 171 currently operate, and there's approximately about 18,000 members of Stater
Wow.
Brothers family, and that's the employees, man. That's quite a number.
That is.
And,
For a Southern California-based grocery chain, that's a lot.
yeah, so being from kind of the northern part, Central Valley, we don't know. I don't know Stater Brothers, so I moved here, and that's where I go.
Yeah.
I go
it's
there
great.
all the time. I love it.
Here we have the Inland Empire Classic Thunderbirds. Another stunning
Beautiful.
classic vehicle.
Beautiful.
They are members of the Classic Thunderbirds International Group, and they're a recent winner of the Mayor's Award at Route 66 in San Bernardino.
Yep. Very, very neat. Yeah, we sure do, sir. Oh, I love this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, what you see here is the American Tow Group. This is a 24-hour nonstop towing and collision specialist body shop. They serve San Bernardino and Los Angeles counties. Man, this guy is ready to go, and he spread Christmas cheer throughout Redlands Parade. Man, we love this guy. Look at him. Welcome.
I love the enthusiasm.
Welcome,
A group like this,
American
another
Tow Group.
great
Yeah.
addition to the parade.
Yeah.
He's adding something.
I love it, and you gotta love charisma. This guy's got tons of charisma.
Yep.
Man. It's just so fun to watch. There we go. There you go. Happy Christmas.
Hope he realizes he's at the beginning of the
Exactly.
parade.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, that's you. Yeah.
How great to have him.
I like it. I want to start dancing or something.
And
like that.
here we have the Sun-Kissed Squares. They're a family-oriented club that provides great fellowship and great low-impact aerobic exercise.
Awesome.
They have a new class starting in January. They wanted us to be sure to say that square dancing is friendship-set music.
That's a true statement. If you think about it, that's exactly what it is. Like, just like every time you see somebody square dance, they're just having a great time. Always. You can't deny that square dancing. Cannot, it does put a smile on your face, regardless if you know how to do it or not. If you're square dancing, you're happy.
Yeah.
Right?
As long as you don't take yourself too
Of course.
seriously.
No.
Enjoy it.
Of course. Or step on people's toes.
Or step on people. That would be me.
Would that be me? Would that be you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Or I would lead.
You.
I would lead.
So maybe we shouldn't square
I would
dance.
lead. I would
I'll still be your friend, but
I
we'll
would
just
lead.
not square dance together. That's perfect.
But look, what a character. What a great guy.
Look at this guy. I love him. Very, look at that float. What a great float. Here we got some square dancing, Allison. Here we go. And I tell you what, that looks like friendship to me. That looks like friendship. Look at that. It looks great.
I've always been fascinated by the number of layers.
Yep,
in their
exactly.
skirts. Like,
right?
that is compelling.
It is. It's almost been right. Like, you get lost in it.
Yep.
And it looks like it's fun. I'm not going to lie to you. I may get up there and give it a shot.
Maybe they come around the bend.
If they come around the bend, I might have to hop on. You'd be all right by yourself, right?
I can finish up, okay?
Okay.
Maybe around the
I
tree at the
can't
end.
go. I can't go. I won't leave
You
you.
can't.
I'll just do it here and just,
I'll
pretend.
just step on your toes.
I appreciate that. Thank you. What a great flow. What a great time.
It is.
They are enjoying Christmas.
And I know
that's what it's all
they've
about.
absolutely been in the parade for multiple years.
Yeah.
Um,
The Sun-Kissed Squares, everybody.
a great contribution. But it looks, their float is more festive than what I remember.
Yeah,
it looks
yeah.
really,
It
really
looks really
great.
good. You know what they kind of have like a motif, like a kind of like we're doing like the barnyard kind of country, you know, and it goes perfectly with what they're doing. They did a great job. I think it enhances what they're doing.
Yeah,
but
I
did
agree.
you
I love
get that like feel, right? You kind of get that thing and you just see it. Very, very. I love it, man. Very neat.
Yeah, a very, very good addition to the parade.
Well done.
I want to mention another event while we have a little bit of a delay here in the parade real quick. So we talked about the YMCA holiday boutique and pantry tomorrow. Their home tour is also happening from 9:30 to 4:30, excuse me. Tickets are $30, and it gets you into I think 6 to 8 homes that are just stunningly decorated.
Oh wow, yes.
For the holiday season.
Yep.
And again, the proceeds benefit the YMCA's Legal Aid Clinic. Also, the Kimberly Crest tree lighting
that is so
ceremony
beautiful. Yeah,
is tomorrow,
yeah,
and they offer tours of their historic the mansion. The tours are only $5, and the money goes back and helps support the maintenance of the mansion. They will have music and photos with Santa, and you get to see the stunning Kimberly Crest Mansion.
Sure.
Excuse me.
Absolutely. Great. Oh, wow, look at that, Santa and reindeer. The Glencairn Farm. Wow, this is 5 years for them, Allison. This is a family-run farm here in Redlands, and it's owned by the Cunningham family, and they provided produce since 1980. They grow 5 types of oranges, 13 types of avocados, grapefruit, stone fruit, persimmons, pomegranates, figs, and many more. Wow.
13 types of avocados.
I didn't even know there was 13 types. I didn't know it.
I thought there was one type before I moved down here and realized, all right, Redlands has quite a few types.
This is avocado
When I
country.
read this, I was blown away. 13 different
Out
types
of all
of
these
avocados.
things, what would be your favorite thing?
Avocados.
Avocado, really?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go pomegranate.
Nope, avocados.
They're fun to eat. But you got to eat them outside.
You got to eat them outside.
On a newspaper.
Your hands
Well, that's
are
how
going
I
to
do.
be
Of course.
No, avocados. We go through
Avocado.
avocados
Do you?
like crazy.
All right. Those are very healthy for you.
And I do like the ones from Glencairn Farms. Former Mayor Bill Cunningham. This is his family.
Yeah.
He's one of our judges this year.
Absolutely.
And he's also in our Kiwanis Club of Redlands.
Wonderful.
They've got a couple vehicles here in the parade. I do remember their blow-up additions to the parade last year.
Looking good, guys.
They are. It's a family-run operation, that's for sure. Here we have GS Andiamo.
Very nice. This is their second year. Yeah, this is a nonprofit. Their goal is to create the next generation of cyclists. Very, very cool. They work to build lifelong athletes and teach young riders and their parents to be safe and effective cyclists. The rides include learning and reinforcing skills in a fun and supportive environment. They got a Facebook page, GS Andiamo. Take a look. Use a social media platform.
Great
these
thing
guys.
to get kids introduced to early on.
Especially.
And I know they're supportive, all ages, all levels. They really want to encourage teamwork, safe ridership.
Definitely the safe
skills.
ridership, man. I mean, like it's you know, it's you got to learn to kind of be, I guess, like a proactive rider. This is definitely a great place to start.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we have the Second Baptist Church of Redlands. Got a slight delay there, but the Second Baptist Church of Redlands just celebrated 125 years here. I thought that was amazing. They're partners in kingdom building through discipleship and stewardship. The church has been under the leadership of Pastor Anthony Green and Dr. Bishop Jackie Green for 26 years, bridging gender gaps racially and spiritually in the body of Christ.
Absolutely.
The Second Baptist Church invites all youth to midnight basketball every third Friday at the Redlands Community Center. They start playing at 9 p.m. till 1 a.m. and it's sponsored by the Redlands Police Department. That's a very cool activity.
Wonderful.
Third Friday, Redlands Community Center.
Absolutely.
Midnight basketball.
That sounds fun, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Here we have the Holy Rosary Academy
Holy Rosary.
and preschool.
Absolutely. Wow, this is their second year here at the Redlands Christmas Parade, and they are a private school And they have football and volleyball teams, cheerleaders, and student council participating as well. And they want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you guys. Thank you, Holy Rosemary Academy and Preschool.
Well, again, marching bands and marching bands.
Looks like here we have the East Valley Spirit Leaders. Oh man, this is there's like 50 plus. There's a group of consists of JV and varsity cheer, and there's 2 mascots, as well as a varsity song team. All right, looking good, guys.
Again, that rivalry in our city. 3 large high schools, all kind of specializing in some championing some sport or another, and the cheer teams are their supporters.
They're phenomenal. I'd be surprised at how many of the schools here in Redlands, they're always competing nationally, regionally, in sports, debate, you name it. It's like,
academic
wow, absolutely.
and athletic endeavors. It's really impressive.
It's impressive. And it all starts again with a solid community.
And speaking of 2 of the founding, you could say, mothers of our area, the Kimberly Clark family, we have the Kimberly Juniors.
Yep.
They have always been in the parade. They were founded in 1916 by Helen Kimberly, and then the organization was continued on by her daughter, Mrs. Mary Scher. The girls in the Redlands area high schools attend classes each Saturday at the Contemporary Club. They learn manners and dance and parliamentary procedure.
Ooh, I like that.
It's a 4-year program providing girls with the tools they need to become productive citizens and future leaders.
Well, great to see you, as always.
Really, really neat.
As
something
always.
very different, something very
absolutely.
traditional. I think it speaks to a different time.
I think so. I think it kind of has that debutante feel, that kind of classy, genuine way. Yeah, it's absolutely, I think. And I think it's a great thing that they're kind of bringing that back and upholding those traditions. It's quite a long time. One can only hope to live 100.
No thanks.
No, not for you. Really? I think I'd like to. Sure. And there they are.
Again, 100 years old. They look great. That's a
they
large
sure do.
group of
They
people
sure
this
do.
year. I'm so pleased to see that. I know they get a lot of support from like the Kimberly Juniors board and the parents. Here we have the Aquinas High School. It's a Catholic high school in San Bernardino, and they are the football team, the Aquinas High School Falcons. They just won their 3rd CIF
Congratulations,
Division 9
boys.
championship last night. So a big congratulations.
Absolutely.
To them.
Wow, well deserved. Good job, guys. We're happy to have you.
How great. How great that they got to show up here and be in this parade and get
fresh off the battlefield of victory, right? Can you believe it, right?
Not 24 hours later.
No better way to spend that. Look at that, holding up their plaque and everything. Well deserved, boys. Man, great job.
Yeah.
And what a great thing to share their accomplishments with the community like that. All their hard work and effort. There's 2-a-days during the summer. You know how hot it gets in town. 100+ degrees. Are out there just killing themselves, and it's all worth it because they get to represent themselves as champions here tonight in Redlands. It's just a great thing. Very, very cool, guys. Very cool.
Happy to have them here.
All right.
Another slight pause. Remember, we've got groups performing, which is where we get some of these hold-ups, groups performing their routines or a song along the way.
And we've enjoyed every one of them, as have you, the viewers here watching on TV.
Again, Aquinas.
Very cool. Absolutely. Looks like all the boys jumped off. Said, we're walking. You know what?
We're gonna carry them.
We're too proud. We're getting off. We don't want to be carried. We're going for it.
Here we have a new entry this year, Plumtastic Plumbing and Rooter.
Welcome, guys.
Great to have. Again, that spread of organizations, nonprofits, corporate, marching bands, twirling groups.
Let me just say, okay, they are an underappreciated field of,
So true.
Right.
So true.
Plumber is a must-have. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the Mill Creek Smokehouse.
Look at that vehicle. Wow. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's like a Mill Creek Cattle Company. It's like the old-time wagon, chuck wagon
like a
style.
stagecoach.
Yeah. it.
Mill Creek, located in Mentone. They
Yeah.
do smoke all of their own meat.
Very, very good.
They've got another location on, I think, Orange Tree Lane here in Redlands.
Yep, they
a
sure
smaller,
do.
more takeout style.
They sure do.
But that facility they're building in Mentone.
Oh, it's second to none. Have you been in there? It's really cool. It's like 4 or 5 levels, and it's really great.
Kind of
and it's
meandering
awesome.
pathways, just a really great place.
I love that. They got great
and
bars
how
in
awesome
there.
to have them in our parade this year. Here
And,
we have Bob Miller RV, a 1918 old cab truck with a wooded deck.
Wooden deck's
Another
awesome.
Classic vehicle.
Absolutely. Oh boy, here we go.
And what have we been waiting for?
Would you like to talk
to everybody at home?
Let's hear from him.
What a wonderful night. It's the best evening we've had ever for weather. Thank you for Noon Kiwanis for putting this event on. And Cheryl, you did a great job. I haven't seen you. But anyway, Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year. And let's do it again next year. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Santa.
Thank you, Santa. I've been a great boy. Just keep that in mind.
Still waiting for the puppy.
Allison needs a puppy this year, so you can find it in your heart to withdraw.
Again, Santa always brings up
Oh,
the rear of the parade
man.
on a stunning, typically vintage fire
Fire
truck.
truck, as he should. As
And
he
there
should.
he is. He'll go the whole parade route.
Looking good, Santa. You're looking good.
Looking good. I have to agree with him. This is one of the more pleasant nights.
It is. Yep.
The rain threat that we thought was here.
Yeah, I thought it was
passed.
coming. Yes, thank God we got to do it on this beautiful
There
night.
we have Mike Kuhn and Tom Nelson, the parade committee. They put in tons of work.
Oh, yeah, it's beyond compare. How
And
much,
I think on
effort
that
they put
note,
in.
we have to thank them so deeply. This community event would not happen without the Kiwanis Club of Redlands Parade
Absolutely.
Committee and the City of Redlands support. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you've seen your family members in the
Absolutely.
parade.
And we thank you for being here, and have a Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. Thank
Merry
you so much.
Christmas.
Bye-bye. Is that it?